From the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen.
This is Roz
Yes.
and Mocha.
It's Roz and Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
The Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Celestia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow!
You just won $1,000.
That's amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Ed Sheeran's got a brand new track called Shiver.
Got me singing like, ooh, I love it when you do it like that. And when you're close up, give me the shivers. Oh, baby, you wanna dance till the sunlight cracks. And when they say the party's over, then we'll bring it right back. And we'll say, ooh, I love it when you
His new album is called Equals, and it comes out on October 29th. It's going to have 14 songs on there.
And when he released the teaser for this, because that's what artists do now, they release like a little tease of a song that sometimes doesn't even sound like the actual song that you're going to get. But Ed released a tease for this last week, and there was nothing to it. It was like 4 seconds of the instrumental. Like you couldn't even hear Ed sing. Like it was just a tiny
It came
little
in
tease.
at like the very, very end.
Yeah.
But it still didn't give anything away.
And anytime artists do that, Mocha and I always do our best to try and guess what the song is going to sound like. So you let us know whether we were close, not close, whether you think our version of Shiver is better than Ed's version of Shiver. But this is what we came up with last week.
I got the shivers. I got the shivers. I got the shivers.
I got the shivers.
I got the shivers.
Shivers. Okay, right?
I got the shivers.
I got the shivers.
Yeah, I got the shivers.
I got the shivers.
So cold, I got the shivers.
The shivers.
The shivers.
Okay, right? But bro, I'm telling you.
Yours.
I'm telling you, I love Ed. I love the new track. Right? But I don't mind ours, to be honest with you.
We have got so many texts without even, like when we were playing the song,
Yes.
right? Without playing this part of us singing it and people
Yes.
remembering from last week.
Right.
We're saying how much they love our edition of Shivers over Ed Sheeran's version of his own song.
So play a little Ed Sheeran again for me, please.
The actual Ed Sheeran
Yeah,
song?
play the Ed
got me
Sheeran.
singing like, ooh, I love it when you do it like that. And when you're close up, give me the shivers. Oh, baby, you wanna dance till the sunlight cracks. And when they say the party's over, then we'll bring it right back.
Okay, now go back to the Roz and Mocha remix.
Real quick, one text reads, Roz and Mocha Shiver remix is more fire.
Thank you.
I got the shivers.
I
got the shivers. I got the shivers.
got the shivers.
I got the shivers.
Shivers.
Right? I got the shivers.
I got the shivers.
Yeah, I got the shivers.
Got the shivers.
So cold, I got the shivers.
The shivers.
The shivers.
Yeah, man. I like ours better. I'm telling you.
Somebody else just texted says, I was digging Roz and Mocha's version of Shiver way better than Ed Sheeran.
Yeah,
I don't know.
man.
Maybe Ed Sheeran needs to hear it. You can tweet him at
Yeah.
Ed Sheeran, right? Hit him up.
I don't know. I think he needs us. Like, we need a version of that done. I think we need to be on that.
Yeah.
Personally.
Or go on tour with them.
We can
I'm
no.
not going on tour.
We'll read.
I got a family and 2 jobs. Like I need to go on tour with Ed Sheeran.
Got no time for that.
Jeez, anything, eh? Anything that somebody's like, you do, Maury only sees opportunity to escape.
Leave
right?
his family.
Yeah, leave your family. Anyway, Ed's got a brand new song. It's great. People love it.
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
So the Grace Kelly challenge on TikTok is back, thanks to Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell. So the Grace Kelly challenge on TikTok was based off the song. When did this song come out? Like 2009? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Song called Grace Kelly by an artist called
Mika.
Mika.
M-I-K-A.
And the Grace Kelly challenge is, first of all, the guy in Mika has like this insane falsetto where he sings the chorus, and then what people wind up doing is they layer their own voices. You do all the harmony parts until you try and hit that note from the original song. Do you have the original there?
I do.
Okay. Wow.
Oh my God.
And
What
then-
good, I
so-
forgot how good that song is.
So crazy. And then a lot of people have tried it on TikTok. But the big one today was Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell doing their version of it.
I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet
Still
sky,
Ryan.
I could be hurtful, I
Yeah,
could be
this part is all
purple,
still
I could
Ryan
be
Reynolds.
anything
Yeah.
you like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet
Still Ryan
sky,
Reynolds.
I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be
That's
blue,
Will Ferrell.
I could be
Will Ferrell comes in here, yeah.
I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be
And
blue,
now the two of
I
them
could be
continue.
violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like.
Okay, so that's first of all, that's going to be stuck in your head all bloody day. You're welcome. But Will Ferrell hit that note. Like, that's incredible.
Perfection.
So we will try and tackle this. So Dammit Maury and Shem. Dammit Maury, not the strongest singer in the world. Shem, leader of his church choir, understands what a harmony is. They will both try and take on. It's going to be amazing.
And timing.
Yes, it's going to be incredible. So give us a couple seconds. We're going to come back. Dammit Maury and Shem, both from the Roz and Mocha Show, will be taking on the Grace Kelly Challenge.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
The Grace Kelly Challenge is back on TikTok. This is from a song called Grace Kelly from 2009 from an artist by the name of Mika, who has an incredible falsetto. And what people are doing is they're trying to do all the harmony parts for the song, where you start off and you sing a low part and then a part above, and then you get to through all your harmonies, 4 or 5 of them, until you try and hit that high note that Mika did, right?
For reference, this is a song, Grace Kelly by Mika from 2009.
Wow.
I completely forgot how good this song is.
It's a great song.
My God.
And a lot of people have tried this on TikTok, just regular folk, before we get to the Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell one.
I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue,
People are great.
I could be violet
Yeah,
Right?
amazing. Here, let me play you another one real
I
quick.
could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue,
Wow.
I could be violet
Wow,
sky.
people are awesome.
Amazing, right?
Awesome. And then Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell just crushed it
Oh my
yesterday.
God, did they ever?
I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet
Will
sky.
Ferrell jumped in there with a
I
falsetto.
could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be
So
blue,
good.
I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like.
Wow.
I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like.
Okay,
Wow.
now they're just showing off.
Will Ferrell always sounds like SNL, right? Like when he sings,
Yeah.
he just always sounds like SNL.
That was by far the best one.
That just was like, I don't know how we're going to do better. But Shem and Maury are both going to give this a try. Dammit Maury, how long have you been at the Roz and Mocha Show now?
Over 10 years.
Over
Over 10
10
years
years.
and 4 months.
Dammit Maury, not the strongest singer, has been giving it his best for 10 years
And 4 months.
and 4 months on this show, trying to sing. I'm sure you were very used to, damn it, Maury, trying to sing. Shem, executive producer of the Roz and Mocha Show. You've been here for how long?
3 years.
3 years. Shem, you are also the choir director for your church.
That is correct.
Every single time Shem has opened his mouth on this show, not only do my panties drop, but crushes it every single time. So this is going to be...
Slight advantage.
Slight advantage. Slight advantage. Damn it, Maury, are you feeling like, how are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling very confident.
Okay, good. Okay, so we're going to... did you know the song beforehand, Maury, at all?
I'm a huge Mika fan.
Are you?
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
cool. Okay. What do you think of his falsetto?
Oh, it's falsetto-y.
Okay, that's not really an answer. Was hoping for a little bit more, but that's okay. Damn it, Maury, if you're set to go, a couple deep breaths.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Wear a mask. You're the reason why masks were invented, bro.
I know. It's so, you should have wore one in 2016. You should have been wearing one for 10 years and how many months?
4 months.
4 months. Thank you. Okay, so I will count you in, damn it, Maury, if you are ready.
Okay.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go.
I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you'd like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you'd like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you'd like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you'd like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
That was... How do you feel about that performance? Damn it, Maury, who's been with us for 10 years and 4 months.
Round of applause.
I will applaud that. That's not an easy thing to, it's not an easy thing to do.
You actually did try.
It wasn't good, though, right? Like...
Hey, as Mocha said, you actually did try.
No, you did. No.
I didn't say you did good. I said you tried.
No,
Yeah,
I'll
you
take
tried.
that. I've never heard that before.
I agree.
That
I agree.
is a compliment.
We applaud those who do their best.
If that was on a
this
report
show.
card, I'd bring it home.
Wow. What did you do with all the ones you didn't bring home? That's what I want to know. Because there's not a lot of ditches in Toronto. I know what I did with mine growing up in the country. We had ditches. That's where all the Toronto Sunflyers went, too, that you got paid to deliver.
Oh, damn.
Shem.
Yes.
How are you feeling about this?
Good. I've never heard of the song before. So
What do you-
this is it's going to be interesting, though.
Okay. And what do you think of his falsetto?
Oh, it's fantastic.
It's fantastic.
Absolutely fantastic.
This, by the way, is the Grace Kelly Challenge, popular on TikTok. Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell just crushed it. So, Shem, couple deep breaths. I will count you in 3, 2, 1, go.
I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I can be purple, I can be anything you'd like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I can be purple, I can be anything you'd like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I can be purple, I can be anything you'd like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I can be purple, I can be anything you'd like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like.
That is so good.
Oh, my goodness.
Here, I just want to do one thing before we wrap this up.
Sure.
Give me that high, the lines of the song, but in your best falsetto. I want to hear that just isolated.
The high one?
Yeah.
So-
yeah.
I could be blue, I could be... Sorry. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you'd like.
Wow, Maury.
Oh. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you'd like.
Maury sounds like somebody who has a cat that bites.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
What's going on? Oh, God. What, damn it, Maury?
This may be the best Roz's hair has ever been.
What are you talking about?
It swooped to the left.
Nice.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And then you went and ruined it.
Shut up with ruining my hair. Like I need your opinion. Jesus.
Always so inappropriate, huh?
Always so inappropriate. So I guess we're talking about my hair. You okay to talk about my hair for a second?
I love your
Mocha?
hair. I think it looks great.
So it's so
Did
funny.
you go to the
I did. I got it
hairdresser?
cut, right?
Uh-huh.
So I got it cut, and I went
Well, it
in.
doesn't look like much, though.
No, but here's the thing: is that I got a haircut because I hadn't had a haircut since November.
Mm-hmm.
So I went in and I got a haircut because I hadn't been doing the TV show. So I took the summer off ET Canada. And then on earlier this week, when everybody's going back to school, I went back to ET Canada. So last Friday, I went in and I got a haircut. And I've been going to the same hairdresser. Her name is Catherine. For, I don't know.
Same name as your girlfriend?
Yes. Some people have the name Catherine. Just like it's one of those, honestly, more, it's one of those things I cannot control. Okay? Some people have the same name. And so I went in and I sat there, and because my hair was so long, I was like, take like 2 inches off everywhere, right? And so we did. We took like a lot of hair. Like there was hair everywhere.
But it
like,
doesn't look like
everywhere.
they took much off.
And then I went home and Catherine's like, oh my God, my Catherine. Not, I didn't go home to my hairdresser Catherine. I went home to my Catherine. And Catherine's like, oh my God, took a lot off. Looks real great. And I was like, yeah, I feel great. Dynamite, nice and light.
You did that hair?
I did that thing, yeah.
The head shake and everything?
Yeah, I did that.
Okay.
I did that move. And then, so I go up to the TV show and I'm doing ET Canada and I get dressed, everything else, and I stand on set and I was like, wow, my hair is still way too long. Because for me, I took a lot off, but it just wasn't enough, right?
Did they say
So what, you
anything?
think you have to...
I'm gonna go again today and get another haircut.
No.
Yeah, 1 week
But
later.
they didn't tell you.
No, I did because it just becomes too hard. Because when I'm on TV, like I slick the top back a little bit, right? And then it's all like mullet, right? Like
I don't know. I like
it's
it, man.
all, yeah, no, I like
you
it
should
too.
reconsider.
I like it. Yeah. I like it.
You should cancel on Catherine. Hairdresser Catherine.
No. I look like Morgan Wallen without the racism. Right? Like when I slick it all back.
Man, of all the people in the world of celebrity you could have mentioned.
Hey, it's topical.
Yeah. So I'm gonna.
I think if you flatten the top a little bit.
Flatten the top? What? Like, what do you mean flatten the top?
Like how?
Maureen,
No,
honestly,
can I
right?
just- I can speak hair.
I can't have a conversation about hair with you having that hair. Like, I just can't.
Just because
Like,
I have this doesn't mean I can't speak this.
Okay, go ahead. Say what you want to say.
I was just going to say, when you put it back, it makes the top a little poofy.
Okay.
So what do you want him to do?
If you flatten it, maybe it won't look so long.
Flatten. But then what about the sides and the back?
So you want the top to be flat, but the sides and the...
As though it's tighter down.
Tighter down, but then... What does that even mean, tighter down?
But then the rest of the like the sides and the back
are going to be all like flowing?
Can I go behind you and pull it?
Excuse me. Okay? It doesn't matter, Maury. I'm going to tell you something right now, okay? It doesn't matter whether you're talking about hair or anything else. It will never be appropriate to ask the question, can I just go behind and pull it? Okay? There will never be an appropriate time to ever ask me that question.
So no?
No, you cannot go behind and pull it right after you flatten it down.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Let's get to the VMAs last night and that schlamaz on the red carpet.
Yeah, what happened?
So according to TMZ and Variety, Conor McGregor was on the red carpet and Machine Gun Kelly was on the red carpet with Megan Fox. And according to TMZ, they say that Conor asked Machine Gun Kelly for a photo, which was denied. And then apparently that escalated into Machine Gun Kelly or his people pushing Conor. And then Conor stumbled back because he had a cane in one hand because of his leg and a drink in the other hand and then spilled it. And then there was another update that said that Conor went to say hello to Machine Gun Kelly, stuck out his hand and started walking up to him. And at that point, Machine Gun Kelly's people started pushing Conor back, like his security guards. And then Conor got all pissed off and started trying to throw punches between like 8 very large men to get at Machine Gun Kelly. My favorite reaction of this, there's one picture of a massive crowd of people and Conor McGregor in a pink jacket with a fist like flying over like
Oh, yeah.
8 people, and Machine Gun Kelly standing there in red sequins, staring at him. And my favorite comment is, "Why is Conor McGregor trying to beat up Princess Diana?"
Oh no! Oh no!
Because he sort of looks like her.
Wait, but so which story are we to believe? And has Machine Gun Kelly said anything?
So we'll get to that in a second,
okay.
right? Okay, so either way, what seems to be confirmed is that Conor McGregor walked up, whether it was asking for a picture or to meet him or whatever, maybe he got a little too close. Conor McGregor walked up to Machine Gun Kelly, and then a scuffle happened because maybe people thought he was getting a little too close. Conor did fall backwards, dropped his cane, spilled his drink, everything else. On the red
drink.
Yeah, I know. So later on the red carpet, E.T. caught up with Conor McGregor and asked him about the scuffle.
What happened?
Absolutely nothing. I don't know. I just showed up and I don't know. I don't even know the guy, to be honest with you.
Just rumors?
Just rumours. Nothing happened with me. I only fight real fighters, people that actually fight, you know what I mean? I certainly don't fight little vanilla boy rappers. You know, I don't even know the guy. I don't know anything about him, except that he's with Megan Fox.
Okay, so she's in my DMs, by the way. That's what he should have said. So he's like, I don't even know what happened. I don't know the guy. I don't know whatever, right? And then so
I think in there he called him a vanilla white rapper.
yes, he did.
Like
Yeah. And then, although Eminem pushed him right out of rap, he's now into punk, I guess. So then Variety caught up with Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox and asked him about it.
Someone just told me you had a little scuffle with Conor McGregor on the carpet. What happened? Okay, thank you.
Okay.
What was that?
So he says, so the guy from Variety goes, just heard you had a little scuffle with Conor McGregor on the carpet. What happened?
Yeah.
And Machine Gun Kelly like throws his head back and goes, ugh, and then hits the guy's microphone, right? And then Megan Fox is like, we're not allowed to talk about it. Not allowed to talk about it. What does
also,
that mean?
you hit a microphone, you can't hit back Conor McGregor?
Right? You hit
Tough
my
guy?
microphone, I'm hitting you. That's the reality of
Like,
it.
come
right?
on.
Like, and this is my thing. This is when the shine comes off a lot of people, right? You can like pose punk and do all the stuff you want to do, right? But not answering an interview question on a carpet after you just got in a fight on a red carpet.
You didn't even really get into a fight.
Yeah. But not answering about it and just like walking away. That is like the least punk thing you could ever do. So listen to it again. And that noise you hear is literally Machine Gun Kelly hitting the guy's microphone.
Someone just told me you had a little scuffle with Conor McGregor on the carpet. What happened? Okay, thank you.
We're not allowed to say anything. What do you mean you're not allowed to say anything? What does that mean you're not allowed to say anything? Of course you can. I'd like to see that fight.
I think he's embarrassed because it escalated to a point where it shouldn't. Like that never should have happened.
No,
because he just looks bad in any scenario.
Right.
now.
But also, you know, when Conor McGregor fought Dustin Poirier, Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly were like in Poirier, like sitting right behind him at the fight, right, and like cheering him on to like whoop Conor McGregor's ass.
History
right?
of beef.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. But inside the show, Megan Fox and Kourtney Kardashian introduced Machine Gun Kelly, who Travis Barker was drumming for Machine Gun Kelly, and this is how that went down.
I'm a huge fan of this next performer. I've watched him grow, and not just as an artist, but also as a person.
I'm a fan too, and I think his drummer is super hot.
New York, I need you to get extra loud for our future baby daddies.
Machine Gun Kelly and Travis Barker.
Okay, then.
So that's how that went down.
I like Travis Barker, man.
Yeah, he's great.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
You watched the VMAs last night?
I watched a little bit of it.
Yeah.
I saw Olivia Rodrigo won her award. I saw Ed Sheeran perform. I saw Lil Nas X perform.
How was that?
Lil Nas X.
Was it filthy?
It was.
Was it?
It was legit.
Yeah, what'd he do?
It was the last thing I watched right before I went to bed.
What'd he do? Tell me.
Oh, man. He dipped it low. He dipped it high.
What does that mean? He dipped it low, he dipped it high.
Yo, I didn't know Lil Nas X could dance, huh?
Not only could he dance, the man's he's like cut. He's like,
Yeah.
worked out.
What does it mean he dipped it low, he dipped it high? What does that mean?
That ass.
Oh, that ass. Oh.
Yeah.
Twerking.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. You're right. Like, he's way more ripped now than he was before. I don't know if he's like chugging apple cider vinegar or what.
Yeah.
But He's got like no body fat.
Well, is he single though? Right? Is he?
No, actually,
No,
he's not.
not.
No,
He's
he's
not.
got a boyfriend. I remember him
Really?
saying a couple weeks ago in an interview that he found love.
Oh, wow. You got to keep it up then, right? You got to look good. I wish I had that mentality.
You just got to do it like Nike.
Like, who does that? Who gets hooked up and falls in love and then is like, you know what? I got to look good.
Well, it depends on how. No, it depends on how long they've been dating for, though, right?
Yeah, I know.
Right?
I
In
know.
that very early stages,
Yeah.
maybe you got to keep up the appearances.
Yeah, maybe it's different in gay world too. Is that different in gay world, Maury? You got to like, no, it's not. No, I don't know anybody. Nobody I ever know did that. Nobody I ever know fell in love and like, you're my person, and then was like, you know what I'm going to do for you? I'm going to look good for you every day.
Yeah. This is Lil Nas X from last night, though.
Is he singing live?
Yeah, this is. So you had like, I don't know, maybe 14 dudes all in like pink Speedos, and the background, the set design, was like showers.
Oh.
And he was just there, we're just grinding.
Like they're showering together?
We're all just doing their thing.
Really, huh?
Yeah,
That's a
it was
little on
good.
the nose.
It was good. Listen, Lil Nas X, he knows what he's doing, man. It was good. But I
Yeah.
missed out on, I know Madonna opened up.
Oh, play me the Madonna. What did she say?
She showed
How
up.
did Madonna look, Maury? Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? Was she embarrassing?
No, she was amazing.
She was amazing?
Well, first of all, they opened it up with her in Times Square because they're celebrating the 40th anniversary of MTV. So she was the surprise guest. She didn't perform. She just welcomed everybody.
Right.
And they said we wouldn't last. And they said we wouldn't last.
Really hurt you.
But we are still here, mother.
You know you're going to be on TV, girl.
40th MTV.
Like, enough with the swearing.
Welcome to the 2021 MTV Video Music Awards.
And then she turns around and you see her bare ass.
Her new bare ass.
Oh,
we
yeah,
should
the
say.
new one. Yeah, because that happened. Like, that story came out a little while ago where it was like a whole brand new bomb, right?
Yeah, she got some work done.
Yeah.
What did
she
he put in
works
there?
out. She works out. That's I don't
No,
think
it's
believe
whatever.
that's-
No. There was a before and after picture from not that long ago from
What do
that from that theater tour she did, that little one before
Madam X.
COVID. Yeah.
What do they put in there? Is it like silicone or?
I don't know. They all fly to like Brazil and they get this. I don't know whether it's your own fat or whether it's I don't know what they're doing down there.
Wow, that could get a
But-
really nice good butt.
Yeah, more your ass would be so huge if they started moving fat around on your body.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Olivia Rodrigo at the VMAs last night, walking away with Song of the Year.
Wow, okay. First of all, I just want to thank all of you guys, the fans. This is so incredible.
By the way, for driver's license.
Yes.
This has been the most magical year of my life, and it is all because of you guys, so thank you so much. Thank you to the VMAs and everyone who helped me make Sour. I want to dedicate this award to all of the other girls who write songs on their bedroom floor. There are a lot of people who will try to dim your light, but speaking your mind and sharing your heart are the most beautiful things in the world, and here's to that. Thank you again.
Olivia
Right.
Rodrigo also picked up Best New Artist Award. She beat out the Kid Leroy.
There you go. That's great.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Yesterday was day 2 for Cruz, who's 4 years old, in
Yeah.
JK. And he already hit Jenna early in the morning with, I don't want to go to school.
Day 2.
Yeah, on day 2.
Wow.
But he was hype, like leading up. He could not
Yeah.
wait to get to school.
Yeah.
He was like walking around the house with his backpack and everything.
Yeah.
He's been eating all of his lunches out of his new lunchbox.
Yeah.
He was so hype. And then yesterday he hit her with the, I don't want to go to school. And she's like, well, listen, man, like day 2, you got to go to school. And he started questioning, like, do I got to go to school every day?
Yeah, well,
how
that's-
long do I have to go to school? He's trying to figure it out. And Jenna's like hitting him with the facts.
See,
he starts getting worried.
Because we don't hit kids with the facts before. We only set them up to say, you go to school on Monday, you go to school on Monday, you go to school on Monday, you go to school on Monday. No parent ever says, you go to school on Monday for 15 years.
Right, yeah.
Right?
Also Tuesday, also Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yes. We don't
Right?
say that.
I know, that was a rookie mistake.
So they get hype. It's like you say you're taking them to, where they get to go ride a roller coaster, right? Saturday we get to ride roller coasters. Saturday, but they don't do it every day. Like kids understand, like, oh man, I get to go on Monday and it's going to be awesome. But then, like the rest of the week, I just want to do my regular stuff.
And then go to school just whenever.
Whenever. Like, why can't I choose?
You're not going to a park.
No.
Right? So he got hit with the reality.
Yeah.
He's got to go to school every single day.
Every day.
And like for years on years on years.
Forever, bro. You can tell. You know what you should do? You should tell him this. Baby, by the time you finish school, there's a good chance you'll have a beard just like that.
Yeah. Stop crying right away.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hello. This is the Roz and Mocha Show. Who's this?
Hi, it's Rebecca. How are you?
Good, Rebecca. What's going on?
Not much. Just getting ready for work. I just wanted to call and say hi. I'm the teacher who called and gave you the Days of the Week song for your little
for my
one.
son.
yeah.
You know, we still sing that song all the time.
We still sing that song all the time.
Do you really?
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah, because because you were teaching your boy the Days of the Week, and he was having a little hard time. Rebecca called in and gave you this song about the Days of the Week to the tune of
Adam's Family.
Adam's Family.
Yeah, Days of the Week.
Yeah.
Days of the week.
Okay.
Days of the week. Days of the week. Days of the week.
And then keep going.
There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week.
Right. So in our house, both Catherine and Roxy sing that constantly. And then they get to like Wednesday and then they forget how the rest goes. They forget because they forget the wording on how to introduce Saturday. Like
then there's Saturday.
Yes, they forget
Gotcha.
that part, right? So that song is sung in my house at least twice a week.
I love that.
For a period of time over the summer, we stopped singing the song. And then as we're getting closer to, as we were getting closer to back to school, we started asking Cruz, he's 4 years old, what the days of the week are.
Right.
And he completely forgot.
No.
And then we started singing the song. And even with that, he kind of messed up a couple of days.
Yeah.
So we had to start singing it a little bit more. And now he gets it.
Yeah, you have to. There doesn't have a whole lot of permanent memory at that age.
So how has back to school been for you, Rebecca?
It's been good. I like to call it organized chaos.
Yeah.
Because you try to organize for it, but then just chaos comes and it's just, you never know what's going to happen. But it was good. I have a good group of kids this year. They're really cute. I had the ones that were sad, and then I had the ones that looked at parents with peace out, bye. And I'm just I have to say bye to the parents for them. Okay, well, they say bye. He's going to have a great day, or she's going to have a great day.
So what typically happens week 2? Do things kind of level out, or do you still get a little bit of that chaos that you mentioned for week 1?
A little bit easier.
Oh, okay.
A little bit easier, yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's just more you're just nailing down routines and the schedule and trying to teach them the rules and the expectations of the class and stuff like that, right?
Any new songs for this year that you're going to be introducing to the kids?
I have a couple up my sleeve, I did one yesterday with the kids. The Green Grass Grows, I did that one with them, and they were just
how's that go?
Can you sing that for us?
So it's a repeat after me song.
Okay.
So it's there was a hole.
There was a hole.
Oh,
in the
a hole or a boy?
A hole.
A hole.
Oh, okay, start again.
There's not a hole in the boy. and there's not a boy in a hole.
Okay, again.
There was a hole.
There was a boy.
In the middle
a hole.
Okay, again. Third time's a charm. There was a hole. Okay, go.
There was a hole.
There was a hole.
In the middle of the ground.
In the middle of the ground.
The prettiest hole.
The prettiest hole.
That you ever did see.
That you ever did see.
and a hole in the ground.
And a hole in the ground.
And the green grass grows all around, and the green grass grows all around.
And the green
Grass grows all around, and the green grass grows all around. Wow, I like that one.
All right.
And then it goes from the hole, then you go to
we ain't got no
tree.
time for verse 2.
But you basically build a tree, and the kids love it.
Right.
I also wanted to call and say it was my birthday tomorrow. I wanted to get it.
Wow, there you go. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Early birthday. How old are you going to be?
29.
Nice. Well, congratulations. Happy birthday. Welcome back to school. And thank you for continuing to listen to the Roz and Mocha Show and make us a part of your day.
Always. My drive to work only consists of you guys.
Aw, the best. I don't know if we've ever asked you this before, Rebecca, but between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
You have asked me this before, and I am going to go with Mocha.
Hey, there was a boy.
If you guys ever need any more songs, even for you guys or for Cruz or for your kids, you can holla at me. I got a repertoire of them. I'm more than happy to share them.
That's
dope.
awesome.
I love it.
Thank
you, Rebecca.
Thank you so much, guys. You have a great day.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I got to read you this stat here. Hey, Maury, come in here for a second, real quick. They asked people in a poll, and this is just like either people who are peak or either people who are feeling very nostalgic or whatever it may be. But if they asked, what is your peak age for having fun?
Like fun as in partying,
The whatever you would consider to be fun. Whenever you had your most fun, like what age were you when you had your most fun, where you had your most energy, maybe finally making a little bit of money? Yes, Maury, maybe you could drink, not a ton of obligations.
One-night stands.
One-night stands, if that's fun for you.
29.
28?
28 says Mocha.
Yeah.
What do you say more?
29.
What age do you say that you pass for right now, more?
29.
29, right. This guy, man, what an awful. I've never seen somebody who hates their life more than Dan Maury. It's so great. Shem, what do you say? Peak
25.
age?
25.
25.
for me.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You're all wrong, by the way.
Is it higher? Is it like in the 30s?
24.
Oh, 24?
24.
I could see that.
Because 25 in your mind at that time is over the hill, so 24 is
They don't get into that, man. I don't know. Yeah, I know. I'm like,
what a sad life.
Is it because you get ugly after 26? No, man, they didn't get into that stuff.
But 24 is the
24, they say, is your peak age for having fun.
Oh, wow.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
So TIFF has officially started.
Yes, sir.
Toronto International Film Festival. What are some of the big movies that people are talking about?
Dune.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Dune's going to be playing.
Dune.
That's crazy.
The
Spencer.
Which one?
Spencer.
Oh, Spencer. Yeah. That's
Spencer?
that
Or
is
what's Spencer again?
That is Kristen Stewart doing Princess Diana.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah. Spencer. That's a big one.
Dionne Warwick's biopic.
Yeah, that's right. A lot of people happy about that. The Tammy Faye Baker, Jim Baker movie.
Yeah.
That one looks really awesome.
And Last Night in Soho with
Oh,
Anya
that's
Taylor-Joy.
right. Last Night in Soho.
That's tonight.
I'm like, I have mixed feelings about that movie because I watched a trailer a couple of times and I'm like very, very intrigued. But sometimes trailers could be awesome and then the movie sucks.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because I just don't know anything about the story. I don't know. Is it based on a book? That one? I can't remember.
No,
if
it's
based on a book or something.
it's well, it says from the imagination of, and then the guy that did Baby Driver.
Okay.
That, which Baby Driver is a great movie. I
Yeah.
love Baby Driver.
Okay. The other movie that people are talking about is Dear Evan Hansen.
Oh my God, yes.
With Ben Platt. And this was 6 Tony Awards that it won for Best Musical. And my wife saw the play
Right.
with her mom and sister.
Yeah.
And it was this week, and I don't know if it's maybe because of TIFF, but they've amped up the trailers on television
Right.
for the movie starring Ben Platt.
Because the actual movie comes out in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
So just based on the trailer,
Yeah.
Jenna started bawling.
Really?
Same.
Yeah.
It's that song he does.
Yeah.
Tap, tap, tapping on
But
window.
isn't he? Is he believable? Because I know part of the story and the criticism behind this was that Ben Platt is now 27, right?
And Evan Hansen is a teenager in high school, right?
Yeah, he pulls it off.
Does he?
He pulls it off.
Really?
You know what? I really,
Of course, Maury would
really-
say that, though. Of course, Maury would say
Yeah.
that. He could play 16 because Maury's like, if he can play 16, I can play 16, right? You know what I mean?
I will say, I know Ben Platt from the Pitch Perfect movies, right? And great singer.
Yeah.
And he just seems like, and you can attest to this because you talked to him. We'll get to that in a second. But he just seems like a really, really nice guy.
He is. He really, really is.
What's the show that I love him from? The one with Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh my God, I have no idea.
What was that show called?
Was it a show or
Wasn't
a
it?
movie?
Wasn't it on Netflix? Or am I thinking of the wrong guy? No, I can't be thinking of the wrong guy.
Ben Platt?
Yeah, I think so. There was 2 seasons of it. What's it called, Shem? The Politician.
Oh, right.
Oh,
he
God,
was
that
in that?
show. Oh, my
okay.
God, that show was so good. I love that show.
So the plot of this movie reads like this. A high school senior suffers from social anxiety disorder, which leads him to struggle at school. His journey of self-discovery and acceptance begins following the suicide of a fellow classmate. So it's a pretty heavy movie.
And it's by the same guy that did The Perks of Being a Wallflower. So
right,
you know it's
which
gonna be
you
good.
also love that movie more.
So here is Dammit Maury talking to Ben Platt on the red carpet at TIFF.
Dude, it is an honor to meet you.
How you doing?
Good, thank you. When were you? I guess at some point you got to just legally change your name to Evan Hansen. At some point, right?
I happily am ready to put that moniker down into the Hall of Films for forever.
What is it about this film? It is so relatable. Whether it's yesterday, next week, next Tuesday, it is always going to be relevant, and we can always find ourselves in this movie.
Yeah, I think that unfortunately now even more so than when the musical came out, isolation and loneliness and hunger for connection is entirely universal. I think there's not a single person who hasn't experienced that in the last couple of years, so it feels more prescient than ever, and I just feel like this is the perfect time for a film that's sheer focus is just for people to feel connected and seen and heard and to have a collective experience. I feel like that's kind of just what the doctor ordered at the moment.
I gotta say, you and I have something incredibly in common. We can both still pass as high school kids.
Yeah, well, for a little longer.
Amazing. Dude, congratulations. It is an amazing film.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
It's not true, right? He was just like...
he doesn't even think he can. You know what I mean? He's like, don't drag me into this, old man.
He's just trying to be polite. That is Ben Platt from the movie Dear Evan Hansen. Opens everywhere on September 24th.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
What advice can you guys give me?
Okay, so my question is...
Got a problem you can't fix?
Roz and Mocha got you.
Hi, Elizabeth. Welcome to the Roz and Mocha Show. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. How old are you, Elizabeth?
I am 15 years old.
Okay, and what's on your mind?
15. Go ahead.
All right, so I was wondering, how do you get over an ex? It's so hard.
Okay, Euro says, Roz and Mocha fixed my life. I have feelings for my ex, and I still don't know how to move on without thinking about him constantly because I don't know if he feels the same way. So I think that the question may be not how do I get over an ex, but why can't you get over the ex, right?
Right.
There's a lot of reasons for it. Do you feel that you got the closure you needed?
There wasn't really a reason to why we broke up. So
How long
not
were you together for?
I think a year maybe.
And so you started dating when you were 14?
Yeah.
Yeah, girl.
And who broke up with who? You with him or him with you?
Him with me.
What did he tell you the reason was? Because you're 14?
No, he told me that it was because he needed time to himself and he needed to focus on school.
Okay.
Oh. And is he dating somebody else right now?
No, not that I know of.
Oh, okay.
So there's different ways to have this conversation. So I think that we would probably better serve you to have this conversation with a 15-year-old as opposed to somebody who's trying to get over somebody that they were engaged with when they're 28.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You are going to go through a lot of this. This is not going to be the first time you've had your heart broken. This is not the first time. You in your life, guaranteed, are going to make somebody else feel the way that you feel right now. There's a good chance of that. But I think that when it comes to ending a relationship, the thing that Mocha and I just always say is, if you want to get over it, because you have to want to get over it. It's not like you just can't get over it. Do you want to get over him?
I really do. I want to focus on myself and school.
Okay. Are you still following him on Instagram?
Yeah.
No, I actually unfollow him.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
What about,
from everything? I'm talking Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, all of that.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Did you block him from any of your stuff?
I didn't block him. I just unfollowed him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Does he still like any of your posts?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe block him for the next little while.
Okay.
A lot of getting over somebody and why it sucks so hard is just you're lonely, right? Like you don't have that thing. Like all your patterns change, all your habits change. When you have good news, you can't just, pick up your phone and text them something really awesome that happened. Or when you got, when you're not feeling great, you don't get that support. Like part of it is just being used to sort of being lonely and coming to terms with that. But you will move on. You just oftentimes when you don't get the explanation or it just sort of fizzles or you're like, yeah, but I want to deal with schoolwork too, but I can do that and have a boyfriend. Why can't you? Like there's just a disagreement where things didn't end mutually, right? And it happens and you're going to go through this, but you are 15 and heartbreak is part of the deal. And don't feel that, you're in an unusual situation. This is just part of being a kid and it's part of being an adult, having these feelings. And I think that you should just sort of embrace it and ride it because it's sort of like a gift in a way that you know that you can care and you know what it's like to, maybe love somebody and have it all go to hell because, you're alive and you know what to do and you know what you're capable of and you know that you can feel and you know that you can sit with yourself and your own thoughts and not go crazy. But you're also going to figure out real soon that you have the ability to move on.
Mm-hmm. And you're allowed to go through the feelings too. Don't deny yourself going through the process, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But as Ross said, you're only 15. You're going to go through this again.
Still hurts, though.
And it absolutely. Just allow yourself to go through this process before moving on, okay?
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
All right, no problem.
All right,
right,
you have a
love.
good day. Much love. Bye-bye.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
On Kiss.
I got to play you this clip of Ed Sheeran trashing American awards shows.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess comparing them to awards shows in the UK.
Okay. Why is he so
And
mad?
Listen to...
Is he saying this angrily?
No. Listen to Ed Sheeran. The way he explains it. It makes perfect sense, but listen to Ed.
The room is filled with resentment and hatred towards everyone else, and it's quite an uncomfortable atmosphere. And all the artists are sweet people, but they're like surrounded by entourages that want them to win too. One artist surrounded by 10 people, another artist surrounded by 10 people, but then everyone kind of like is, giving each other the side eye, going, "Well, I want to win. No, I want to win." And it's a really, really horrible atmosphere to be in there. So if I always walk away feeling really sad, and I don't like it. In England, our award shows are just like everyone gets drunk and no one really cares who wins or loses. It's just a sort of like good night out.
Right. Maury, can you find me the clip of Lady Gaga when she defended
Talking about her being Italian?
No. No, she was doing an award show, and what was the boy band that Harry's from, and Harry, and what's the other guy's
One
name?
Direction.
One Direction. I think it was 1D. She was she was doing an award show, and 1D came out. Maybe it was 1D. Yeah, and they were booed because they won, because some of the fans want somebody else to win. And then afterwards, Lady Gaga did an interview where she told you how disrespectful the audience was. Find that clip for me.
In the meantime, let's listen to this.
Italian girl from New York. I'm just a Italian girl from New York. Italian. Good Brooklyn Italian girl.
I'm an Italian.
So I'm Italian. But I'm Italian. I'm Italian, so. I was a strong Italian female. Italian. I'm Italian. I'm Italian. I'm Italian. I'm from a good Italian family. Aren't you Italian? I'm very traditional.
Okay.
Just in case you guys didn't know, Lady Gaga's Italian.
But you can see that though, like these award shows, like award shows that used to be a whole lot of fun, and Ed Sheeran does have a point, which is there's not a lot of fun when you watch those. Like the fun is on the stage, and the fun
feel like
is
it's a real competition.
Yeah,
I guess,
it's
right?
weird. It's weird. Like even the vibe, even as a viewer, the vibe is so different. And I guess that just the sort of philosophy of what it means to be at an award show and what it means to win is different in the UK. Did you get that clip?
Can you play from your computer?
Do you have it there? Does she swear? I think she might swear.
Oh, does she?
Nah, I don't know.
If she swears in Italian, it's fine. Because she's Italian,
Do you know any Italian swears?
Oh, yeah.
Do
I know
you?
one.
One.
I know the F word.
What is it? The F, like, is it the
Yeah.
same in English as it is in Italian, or no? It's different.
No,
It's a
but
different
I'm
word.
not going to say it.
No, but like mouth it to me right now. While Maury works on that clip, mouth it to me. Can you spell it? Write it out. Write it out.
Yeah, I'll write it out.
Write it out. Thank you. I need to know this. I used to love when I was a kid. I know we're stalling right now because I desperately want this Lady Gaga clip. But I used to love when I was a kid when you would meet somebody who had a different background and their parents were immigrants or their
Okay, so
grandparents.
I don't know if
and
this
they
is
would
how
teach
you-
They would teach you swears in their language.
I don't know if this is how you spell the word.
Okay,
But
yeah.
this is like phonetically how I would say it.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So that's it, right?
That's the only Italian swear word I know.
Oh, that sounds fake Italian to me. Like,
Oh, really?
Because you used to say that when you were a kid, right?
Yeah, that's the only one I know.
Yeah, and that's the only one you know. Did you find it yet, Maury? Just nod yes or no. Like, am I
What's
hanging
that?
out here or am I
Is,
not hanging out here?
Is the other one that I know, but I don't know if it means that you're an idiot.
Stupido.
No. Oh, well, no. Stugats.
Stugats.
Yeah. I think that one is.
Does that mean idiot?
I think so.
I also heard that like shamo is like idiot or fool, and my name being Shem.
Oh, that's
It's what?
unfortunate, man.
Yeah, like I'm probably butchering it, but it's like shamo is like idiot or fool,
Oh,
and I
no.
remember being called that
Wait,
from an Italian
shamo?
Like
Shemo.
like shemo
Like
or
shemo?
something along those
Shemo.
lines. Yeah,
In which language?
Italian.
Oh no, really?
Yeah.
You know what's
Oh,
crazy?
that's
I have an uncle in New
unfortunate.
York.
Yeah.
And his name is Shamo.
Oh, no.
Shamo. Yeah,
Really?
Uncle Shamo.
Wow,
Yeah.
his parents
Oh.
must have hated that guy. Hold on here. I got to get this
God.
clip. We're going to have to like re-talk about everything we talked about at the beginning.
What else can we
Did you
start
find it,
with?
Maury? Oh, my God. You what? Go ahead. It's in there. So this is, again, Ed Sheeran was trashing.
Oh, we're out of time.
What? We're out
I'm
of
just
time.
kidding.
We can't be out of
Okay.
time. For God's sake, don't do this. Is this the right clip?
She confronts One Direction backstage.
No. Here's the clip. So this is Gaga, where she basically says the exact same thing. So Gaga was at an awards show in America, and 1D won back in the day. And 1D got booed, right, on when they won. And it pissed Gaga off so much, she went and found them backstage to just be like, guys, don't worry about it. And she was so appalled that the way that 1D was treated on the stage. So this is what Gaga said to Andy Cohen not that long after.
I was completely embarrassed for MTV and for America during that award show, because if I was in the UK and I had won, there is no way that anybody would have booed me, because it's so impolite. Keep your feelings to yourself, and politely, if you don't like it, politely clap and smile, and then go, be a normal person and talk about me behind my back.
Right? Just be a normal person and just talk about me behind my
Facts.
back.
She's not
right?
wrong.
Fact.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Your hair looks beautiful today, by the way.
Thank you.
Did you do anything?
No, I had to get another haircut.
Another one.
Yeah,
You're a 1 week haircut
I have
guy
to
now,
keep
huh?
going back and getting haircuts because I just never cut enough off.
So you figure out the length?
Yeah.
Listen,
yeah.
I don't know, man. I like the length of the last one.
Yeah.
This one now is my favorite.
Yeah, thank
Your hair
you.
looks
How do I
beautiful.
look, Maury? Is it okay?
Did they
Come
put
in here.
product?
I don't know. No, I actually didn't
No
put any product in it today.
Wow.
No, she cut it dry and dirty last night when
Yeah?
she cut it. Yeah,
Oh.
she didn't even wash it or wet it.
No
I
conditioner.
kinda-
It's very like fluffy.
No.
But Mocha,
Beautiful.
would you not agree that it was slightly better before? Because now I feel like it might be a little too short.
But what's
No way.
different though? What's different? Do you think?
I like it a lot.
I like you with long hair.
But what's different about this than it was yesterday?
It looks shorter.
But what looks shorter? Which part?
The back and the sides.
The sides are the exact same length. She only cut the back.
See, but I was right about the back.
Obviously,
Maury doesn't know.
obviously.
He has no idea.
You have no idea.
No.
But you don't know fashion.
Yeah, it looks
Right?
great. I think
Yeah.
it looks amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
You could have been at the Met Gala
I
last
know.
night.
What a crazy thing. I hate the Met Gala.
It's so
so much of it drives
I love
me
it.
nuts.
I love.
What do you love about it?
I love seeing what people are wearing. I love the fashion. I know that some people might say, oh, it's crazy, it's dumb, it's silly, or whatever. I just love seeing people go to the extreme with. Oh, it's because it's haute couture, right? It's stuff that you wouldn't normally wear.
You have no idea.
So to me,
you have no idea what you're talking about.
You don't even know how to spell those two
You
words.
have no idea what you're talking about.
H-O-U.
You have no idea what you're talking about. Right now.
I have a question.
It's art.
Yeah.
Important question for the room.
Yes.
And I'm sure I ask this every single year.
Yeah.
But can somebody explain what the hell the Met Gala is?
The Met Gala is
because all I know
Yeah.
is that celebrities
I
show
actually
up
know.
and these celebs are dressed like beyond extravagant.
It's
and sometimes
$50,000 a ticket.
Yeah.
Okay, so but what is
What
it?
is
What
to
is
raise
the Met
money.
Gala?
It's to raise money for the arts. And
Okay.
it's Anna Wintour's thing, and it's for the Met, the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York.
Okay.
And they do this as a fundraising event.
Okay, so it's only it's celebs only, like
But there's
regular people
always a
can't
theme.
go, right?
I always like to try and guess the theme based on the pictures that I saw.
Yeah.
Right.
But they do
And
announce the theme before.
I never pay attention to it.
Oh, okay.
So what's the theme for this year?
I don't know what the theme was for this
Dumb?
year. What was it, Maury?
Oh my gosh! Do you know Shem? The theme was
Shem. You know Shem. Shem wearing a gray hoodie and a baseball cap. Okay, what is
Apparently,
the theme?
was American independence.
American independence?
What?
Are you kidding me? No. Recheck that. That can't be right.
This year's gala theme is, quote, American
Now, can you
independence.
do me a fa-
2021?
Which gave attendees a wide berth of ideas to play with from their founding fathers and powdering wigs and
No.
star-spangled.
Hold on, Frank
That's not
Ocean
right.
showed
That's
up
not
at the
right.
Met Gala.
That's fair. 7 hours ago,
That's
man.
not right. Hold on.
Telling you.
Hold on.
But now
Frank
Google
Ocean.
what 2019's theme was because I think it was the same thing.
Frank Ocean showed up at the
Yes.
Met Gala
Yes.
holding a doll of like Baby Shrek.
Yeah, like a
Right?
weird
So how-
animatronic doll.
Like, how does that emphasize or display, what is it, American independence?
American independence, absolutely.
I don't know.
Yeah, man.
Did you see what Shawn Mendes was wearing with Camila Cabello? Did you see
No.
Shawn
Yes,
Mendes,
I
Maury?
sure as hell did. And I
Describe what
looked
Shawn
for
Mendes was wearing, Maury.
Shawn Mendes was wearing a really nice suit jacket over
Yeah.
top of absolutely nothing.
No, he wore a leather suit jacket.
Was that
Maury.
leather? Oh.
Yes.
Shirtless, though?
Yes, shirtless with like two belts.
Yeah.
And one suspender and like a big chunky necklace, but
One
no, but no
suspender
shirt.
only on one shoulder?
I don't know. No, like underneath the jacket, like one suspender
Hanging
from
over?
his pants.
Hanging down? Oh.
Like it's weird, yeah.
All
yeah.
right.
But he
Well,
looked like, and then Ben Platt looked like a '70s sort of like disco. Showed up in like an almost denim, like blue denim
these-
suit with.
the
You know who else was there?
celebs-
Simu Liu was there.
Was he?
Yeah.
Shang-Chi?
Yeah.
But the celebs, they don't pay attention to the theme.
No, some people really knock the theme out of the park, and I really appreciate the people who knock the theme out of the park. Kim Kardashian showed up looking like a Dementor. Did you see that?
Yeah, she was all black, like
All black, like her face and everything.
like the hood. She was wearing a
Like
hood and everything.
Yeah.
But A$AP Rocky looked like he just took the covers off his bed and wrapped around himself.
Yeah, but I like that though. Pete Davidson wore a skirt.
Oh,
Okay.
as did Troye Sivan.
Yo,
Yeah.
are skirts like in now for
Yes.
dudes? Like
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because Kid Cudi had one the other day,
Yeah.
and then who else? Somebody
They're
else wore a
very
skirt.
freeing,
Little Nas X
right?
wore his-
Lil Nas X.
Yeah.
No, but somebody else at the MTV Awards or over the weekend or like last week at like New York Fashion Week.
Yeah.
Somebody else
Yeah.
wore a skirt.
Yeah, yeah, but no, they are. They're very like if you've ever.
I think I could rock a skirt.
Oh, it was who's a basketball player at New York Fashion Week? He was
Russell Westbrook.
Yes, Russell Westbrook was the one wearing a skirt.
Right. I got to figure out what this theme was. I don't believe Shem one bit with
Hold on,
that
guys.
American
I have a
independence
question.
theme.
Do we need skirts?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Like, do the four of us need to wear skirts?
Kilts
Is
or
that-
skirts?
No, skirts. Like, is that fashion now? Is that what we gotta?
You can
We've
wear a
lost
skirt.
skirts.
Yeah, I think I have a skirt. To
Do
be
you?
honest with you, yeah.
What
Well, your
color?
girlfriend
Yeah,
has many.
black. All my stuff is black. Yeah, I have something. Like I have a thing that I can wrap around my waist easily, and I've worn it out before. Like I've gone to the store in it before. Not like a sarong, but like a little bit more formal.
If I go to the Bay today and I say, "Hey, I need a guy's skirt," you think they can help me out?
Nah. You gotta go. You gotta go custom. You gotta go bespoke.
Okay,
You gotta
okay.
make that.
You got to look up Alexander McQueen or Tom Ford.
Yeah.
No, I
Is that
don't
what you're gonna buy, Maury? You're gonna.
I would
You're
do
gonna,
if I was going to do it, it would be McQueen.
you're gonna convince Matthew that you're gonna spend how much on an Alexander McQueen skirt?
If I told him let's go buy Alexander McQueen, he would be like, finally.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
How you doing, brother?
Good.
Did you get a haircut again?
No, man.
Oh,
No. Maybe I
I know
should.
you're doing the once a week thing.
Yeah.
It looks good.
I know, I'm
No,
one
the
of
only
those
reason why I
guys.
ask, it looks Shorter?
It's dirty.
Did you put product in it?
No, it's dirty.
Oh.
No, I had a ton of product in it yesterday.
Oh, and you still didn't wash it out.
No. I showered, but I didn't wash it. I like it's just, I'm in the layering process right now, which is usually like a 2 to 3 week process where I get I get just the right amount of junk in it, and then after 2 weeks I do a little conditioner treatment.
You should use leave-in conditioner.
No, I don't like leave-in conditioner.
Because then it leaves it silky smooth.
No, it doesn't. It leaves it greasy. Yeah, I don't like it. Because leave-in conditioner, I like to use product, right? Like I'm a product guy. And I use way more product than you're supposed to in your hair.
Yeah, product
like,
on product
way
on product.
More
But do you
product.
ever read the warnings?
Of what?
Like the products? Like what if like
I'm not putting it in my eyes and I'm not putting it in my bum. So,
and he's not eating it.
Yeah, and I'm not eating it.
Safe.
It could
keeping it
result
away
in
from
hair
children,
loss.
keeping it away from everything. That's fine. I
butt.
don't need to. Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Goes nowhere near my butt. Right. I don't need to read the warning on a pomade. I understand.
Exactly.
I understand.
Instructions are put on hand, hand in hair.
Thank you. Right. That's what you do.
Style.
That's what you do. And then you wash your hands. You don't put it on your hands and then put it in your hair and then let your fingers just sort of explore your body. Right. It's not like that. So, no, I don't read the
That'd
warning.
be uncomfortable.
I would just be worried that too much product would make it flammable.
No.
Bro, with the amount of stuff that you put on your face daily.
Yeah. No.
I'm surprised your face hasn't lit up on fire.
No. I don't have.
How many creams you put on your face? Like 5 every day?
6.
6. Yeah, see?
Yeah, it shows.
It's so tiny.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. No, I go heavy on product.
Really?
Yeah. I go heavy on product. The only thing that I do that you're probably not supposed to do.
You said you do.
I know. I saw that.
I know. Okay. The only I do this all the time to myself. The only thing that I do. The only part of my process that may be against what is clearly written on the warning labels
is
I do this. Shut up. Is when so I'll put the product in my hand and then I rub it together.
That's funny.
Jeez, man, this guy. I put the
Change your
product
name
in
to
my
Delta.
I know. I put the product in my hand and I rub it, right? And then I go through it with my hair like you're supposed to. And then whatever's left on my fingers, I do rub through my beard.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Hair product in your beard.
Yes.
Why?
Because it's hair.
I know, but still, it's different
hair.
type. It's a different type of
It's
hair.
attached.
I know,
but
it's a different type of hair, though.
coarseness.
Yeah.
Different coarseness.
But it works.
I agree with Delta
But
over
it
here.
works. It works.
But then you don't wash your face or anything.
No, I don't wash my
So
face.
how is your face not dry?
My face is not dry at all.
Like the skin underneath the beard hair?
Yeah, no,
Doesn't
not
it
at
get,
all.
like, dry or
no,
flaky or
no,
anything?
No,
Or even greasy?
I've been layering makeup on my face now for 3 days.
Frankly, I'm shocked you're not itchy.
3 days. 'Cause I don't-
Makeup
'cause
on
I
your
don't wash my
face for 3 days
Yeah.
without washing.
Yes, sir.
Plus, every single day, you put hair product, leftover hair product,
Right.
into your beard.
Just a little bit, whatever's left over on my fingers. Instead of putting it in my bum, I put it on my beard.
Safe.
Safety first, right?
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Nikki. So, Nicki Minaj, this story has exploded.
Mm-hmm.
And Nicki's fighting, and everybody's fighting right now. And it started when Nicki, she said that she didn't perform at the VMAs over the weekend because she actually got COVID beforehand. Then she said that she didn't go to the Met Gala because you had to be vaccinated in order to get in the Met Gala. But then she did say that she will get vaccinated. She just wanted to do her own research. And she knows that if she wants to go on tour ever again, you're going to have to get vaccinated. So she wasn't like pushing that. And that's the sort of part of the story that was lost a little bit. But then she said that her cousin's friend in Trinidad got the vaccine and he's now impotent and he has swollen testicles and the guy's wife left him, or his fiance left him. Okay.
And as Trinidadians would say, oh gosh.
Right. Okay. So that's the thing that took off. Out of everything that Nicki said, that's the one that took off. So much so that Dr. Fauci was on CNN the other day. And he said, there's no evidence that it happens, meaning impotency and swollen testicles, nor is there any mechanistic reason to imagine that it would happen. So the answer to your question is no. That's when he was asked about whether the vaccine would make you impotent and would swell your testicles. Then, when it all made its way down to Trinidad, they started covering it. And so this is a clip right now from a newscaster named Jason Williams, who was in Trinidad doing the news, talking about how Nikki's, that one tweet has impacted everybody.
She would have made some outlandish statements over the years, but this one takes the cake. This is almost like what you would hear about a parlor, where somebody will tell you, well, your cousin, friend, neighbor, say XYZ. I mean, come on, Nikki, you have 180 million followers. People listen to you. People follow your particular lead. You going on the social media space and talking about your cousin, friend, take the vaccine and get impotent. And all of a sudden, marriage call off and some kind of bacchanal story. And furthermore, even on a personal note, even if this is the case, to expose your cousin friend's flat tire in the public domain like that. If the man have a flat tire, okay, he will work on that. There's herbs and punch and certain things the man can eat and bring back our vibes. But don't come now and talk that kind of talk. The thing gets so hot. I honestly expected better. And besides, obviously, that outlandish statement, and she always talks about Trinidad, and she's from Trinidad. She's yet to collaborate with somebody from here. But that's a talk for another program on another day.
Okay, so...
I'm talking about the man flat tire.
Okay, so then the health officials in Trinidad and Tobago actually launched an investigation based on that tweet by Nikki about my cousin's best friend. This is what they had. They had to hold a press conference.
What was sad about this is that it wasted our time yesterday trying to track down, because we take all these claims seriously, whether it's on social media or mainstream media. As we stand now, there is absolutely no reported such side effect or adverse event of testicular swelling in Trinidad, or I dare say, none that we know of anywhere else in the world.
Okay. So then Nikki goes on social media to say, the White House has invited me, and I think it's a step in the right direction. Yes, I'm going. I'll be dressed in all pink like Legally Blonde, so they know I mean business. I'll ask questions on behalf of the people who have been made fun of for simply being human. Hashtag Ballgate. So she claims that the White House reached out to her, invited her to go to the White House to sort of discuss vaccine safety and everything else. Then the White House is then releasing a statement. The White House is involved in this now, saying that they didn't offer Nikki to come to the White House. They offered Nikki the chance to sit on the phone with a doctor to get educated that way. There was going to be no pink suit meeting, according to the White House.
Oh, it's just a phone call.
They offered her a phone call. So then Nikki goes on IG last night and says this about the White House invite.
Let me ask y'all something. In the 10, 12, 13 years, how many ever years you guys have known of me, do y'all think that I would go on the internet and lie about being invited to the White House? Like, what? Do you guys see what is happening right now?
So then I guess she got thrown into Twitter jail as well, right?
No.
Yeah, that's why she did all this on Insta. So play a White House clip 2 now.
The minute you guys started going this hard is when this seemed strange to me. We can't make fun of the actual story anymore and talk about testicles and balls till they drop dead and make that a joke. So now we have to attack her personally. I want you guys to see what is happening.
Right?
Damn.
So it's not over. It's not over. This is probably one of the wildest things to happen during COVID was she said that.
And for it to take off.
And for it to take off. Like government bodies, whether it be in Trinidad and Tobago or at the White House level, Dr. Fauci are all now having to use resources and time to figure out whether Nicki Minaj's cousin's best friend,
I know,
whose girl left him.
Why haven't they asked that guy with a flat tire?
You think he's coming out?
Oh gosh, no.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Damn, Nicki Minaj, huh?
Yeah, so
Still.
we all know that Nicki Minaj's tweet, her coronavirus or her vaccine tweets rather, which for the most part I like. There are a lot of ways I do side with Nicki because she did say that she would get vaccinated if she wanted to go on tour. This wasn't an anti-vax thing. But the one that really took off, and it took off globally to the point of where health officials in Trinidad actually launched an investigation with resources, and the White House is now involved. But the original tweet was, my cousin in Trinidad won't get the vaccine because his friend got it and became impotent. His testicles became swollen. His friend was weeks away from getting married. Now the girl called off the wedding. So just pray on it and make sure you're comfortable with your decision, not bullied, talking about getting the vaccine. So that, according to Nicki Minaj, her cousin's friend in Trinidad with the impotency problems and swollen testicles, that is what is now being investigated everywhere to find out. Like Fauci was having to ask questions. Spend his day wondering if swollen testicles were a side effect of the vaccine.
There's also the reason why my cousin took the vaccine is still trending. And I'm going to read to you a couple of the tweets, okay?
Yeah.
I believe Nicki Minaj. My cousin took the vaccine and woke up at the strip club with his whole paycheck gone. My cousin took the vaccine and he said, banana pudding don't taste the same no more. My cousin's friend took the vaccine and now put raisins in his potato salad. My cousin took the vaccine and ended up pregnant by the man she was cheating on her husband with, even though she said they never had sex. My cousin took the vaccine and woke up speaking with a British accent, discovered he was the heir to the throne. My cousin took the vaccine and soon found out he could no longer log on to his ex-girlfriend's Netflix account. My cousin took the vaccine and lost his jump shot. My cousin took the vaccine and he suddenly had an urge to climb a bunch of stacked up milk crates. My cousin took the vaccine and he was arrested for walking out of a restaurant with all the silverware. My cousin took the vaccine, and that night, his wife found a whole bunch of texts and nasty pics on his phone to a woman he doesn't even know, and he swears he never sent them, and he doesn't even know that woman. And finally, my cousin took the vaccine, and now he's never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you.
Wow, I will applaud that.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Did you watch this Jays game yesterday at all?
No, I saw the score and I didn't know what I was looking at.
Okay, so if you missed out, here's how the game ended. This is the call on Sportsnet last night, or yesterday afternoon.
It was a historic series. It's a historic day for the Toronto Blue Jays, and they absolutely throttled the Baltimore Orioles today, 22-7. And the Blue Jays are flying back to Toronto, and folks, they're coming in hot.
Wow.
That's
like a football score.
Let me run through the score between the Jays and the Orioles for their series over the weekend.
Yeah.
On Friday, we lost 6-3. Saturday, doubleheader. We won 11-10 and then 11-2. And then yesterday, 22-7. So over the weekend, the Toronto Blue Jays scored 47 runs.
Wow. In what, 4 games?
In 4 games. They had 16 runs by the end of the 3rd inning yesterday, one of which was Vladdy's 44th home run.
That's incredible. That's so many runs.
Bro.
That's so many runs.
Like, come on.
To your point, Roz, the Jays scored more points than 9 NFL teams
They
yesterday.
did, yes. Okay, good. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, that's crazy.
I couldn't, like, I saw the score because I didn't get a chance to watch the game.
Like
but
I thought when I saw
score.
it, when it came across, I thought it was like somebody screwed up. Like they wrote like.
Maybe they're supposed to write like 12. Like 12
yeah,
is
like something.
understandable.
Like I thought it was a mistake. Like I didn't even pay attention to it.
Yeah.
At all.
And then when you watch the highlights, it's just like ding, 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 ding.
God, that'd be a great game to be there, huh?
Yeah. It was in Baltimore.
Because I find baseball so boring.
I know you do.
Yeah. I could barely get through that tennis match on the weekend.
Oh my God. How good was that match?
So
though?
bored. I was
Were
so
you
bored.
really?
I was so bored. I was done 40 minutes into it. I can't watch tennis. I don't know. Okay. I don't know how to score tennis, right? Like I don't understand what I'm watching.
Right.
I don't
But
get
you
it.
recognize good play.
No, I only recognize when the crowd tells me there's good play.
Oh, okay.
Right? Like I don't know what the numbers
follow
mean.
along with
I
what
don't
everyone
know how somebody gets a point. I always thought that if it was out of bounds and you hit it, that was a bad on you, not a bad on them. I don't know what AD means. I don't know when it goes like 15-30 and then 40 or 15-35-40 and then it switches back and forth and then how I don't know. I don't understand it. And Catherine's like, let me tell you how it goes. And then even still, I don't understand it. So I tried my best to watch. Like I watched the whole match.
Yeah.
Right? But I was so confused. So it is if you don't know, like to me, tennis, if you have never played tennis before, right? And I'm like, okay, how does this game work? What are the fundamentals of this game? Okay, this game operates like I'm going to hit it to you, you're going to hit it back to me, and then whichever one of us doesn't hit it back, I get the point, right?
Or if it goes out of bounds.
That's how tennis should work, or if it goes out of bounds, right?
Sure.
But it doesn't work that way.
No, there's all these other rules.
There's all these other stupid rules.
Which I'm fine with.
I'm not.
Oh. But you still watch the whole match.
I watched the whole match. Yeah, because I wanted to. It was two like young, powerful, awesome chicks and like an 18-year-old and a 19-year-old going at it. Like to me, I like sports drama, right? That's why I was a fan of boxing my whole life. Like I don't really care about these dudes, but I like the drama. I like these two. I thought it was incredible. And the crowd response to Leylah Fernandez was like nothing I'd ever seen before. It was so awesome.
Even though Raducanu won the U.S. Open, Leylah Fernandez was really the big story. She came out
so
as
incredible.
the winner of the U.S. Open. Like, I feel, I could be wrong, maybe I was just giving into the hype, but that crowd at the end of the match, even after they presented the trophies, that crowd was way louder for Leylah Fernandez than they were for Raducanu.
They were. However, when Emma, like when they escorted her through like the tunnels and up the stairs and then across the stairs and back down the stairs to go and see her family, I was dying. Like, I'm just
it was beautiful, of course.
Crying. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm so happy you won. I don't know how you won, but I'm so happy you won.
Also, was it long? Like, did it seem like a long period of time for them to clean up her knee and get that bandage on?
Yeah, sure.
Like longer than normal, right?
Yeah, but that's, you know what those things feel like, right? That's like carpet burn times 1,000.
Oh, on the turf?
On the turf, like that hard top that they play on?
Yeah.
Please, you're killing me. No, it was great though. It was great. But yes, some incredible sports over the weekend. Yeah, no, congratulations, Leylah.
And change the rules tennis.
And change the rules of tennis.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
If you're an Apple stan like I am, the big Apple event is taking place today. They're expected to announce the new iPhone, possibly a new Apple Watch, also potential for new AirPods. So 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. And if you have not yet, I don't know if you saw this story yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've updated your iOS yet, but you should.
Yeah, I saw this, the Israeli virus, huh?
Yeah. There's a spyware that gets in
Pegasus.
through that gets in through iMessage.
Yeah.
And it'll take over your phone, or whoever, a hacker, could then gain access to your phone through iMessages. So as soon as I updated my phone this morning.
Yeah, I have not yet.
No?
No.
You should.
I know, I will. I'll get around to it.
You want to do it right now?
No.
And let me get, you don't know how.
No, I do. No, because it just does it automatically. And then the last time my phone updated, which was probably, I don't know, 2 weeks ago or something like that, it started updating at midnight.
Yeah.
And then...
Like when you plugged it in or whatever?
When I plugged it in. And then it was still updating by the time I was supposed to wake up. The cat woke me up on my regular wake-up time, but I looked at my phone to see what time it was, and it was updating. And so would my alarm not have gone off?
No, I know exactly what happened, because this happens to me every now and then, which is you click the button, right? And it sets up. It's so stupid. I don't know how they haven't figured this out.
I didn't click any button.
No. But so what it'll do is sometimes it'll, or I guess if you do it manually, because I've done it manually before, right? Where it sets up the update, and then you're supposed to hit the button that says like install now. And then it goes through the motions of installing.
I hit no button.
Everything. You hit no button.
I hit 0 button.
You just plugged it in.
Plugged my phone in.
Because I believe there's a setting.
It updated independently.
Yeah, there's a setting on automatic updates where it will do the updates for you automatically between a certain period of time overnight.
Right. Like I would wake up in the morning sometimes and I would get a message saying, hey, we tried to update but couldn't.
Oh,
and I'd be like, get stuffed. Who cares? Right? I got
Shut up, Tim Cook.
Yeah, I got business to take care of. Right? I shouldn't have to like I know you're excited about the iPhone 13 and everything else. It pisses me off though.
That I get excited?
No.
Oh.
Not that you get excited. But it pisses me off that people are now in a position to almost yearly, or at least every year and a half, to spend $2,000 on the same product over and over and over again.
Right.
When has that ever happened before?
Never. Only with the iPhone.
Never. Even like, I understand even maintenance on a car, right? Your car gets to 5-6 years, whatever. Maintenance on a car going to cost you maybe $1,000 a year, whatever it is. But it's still the same thing. It's still the car, right?
Mm-hmm.
With phones and with Apple, everybody has just come to terms with the fact that every year and a half, it's another $2,000 for the new same thing, which sort of drives me nuts a little bit that we're all so comfortable with that.
Yeah.
Where we shouldn't be that comfortable.
Right.
They should, it should be fine, good to go with regular updates for a very long time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Drives me nuts.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah. I don't like it. That's why
I agree.
So
but I'm
hesitant.
They have such a hold on me. But I will say, I didn't get I think it was the last 2 phones I didn't get.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm behind by 2 phones.
Right.
Because I held out.
Yeah.
But this one I will probably.
You will. You're going to get the 13.
I mean, it depends on what the price tag is.
Well,
right?
What's the motivation to not get the best one?
Yeah.
Right? What's the motivation there to not get the best one? Because it only means you're going to have to spend $2,000 faster.
I guess.
Right?
Yeah.
So what are you looking at? Like 2,000 plus?
Yeah, they got a hold on.
Is that what they go for?
Something
$2,000?
like that, yeah.
Something like that?
Depending on, I guess, the gig size that you get.
Yeah.
Right? But they definitely...
Look at this. Look at my case. My case is falling apart. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Look at my case. My case is falling apart. It's peeling off.
Yeah.
Right? I won't buy a new case because I think that the case should last longer.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. My case, this is my second or third case.
I won't buy a new one.
And this one's okay. Like, it's got scuff marks.
No, I won't buy a new one.
Dings on it.
I take it out of my pocket and parts of the case fall off into my hand.
Yeah.
And I won't buy a new one because it should last longer than a year and a half.
So you're not getting
the new phone. Getting the new phone, man.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
The legend, Dionne Warwick, whose career spans well over 6 decades, made an appearance at TIFF this year. Her documentary is out right now, and fans are loving it. Fans love her. She kind of had a resurgence in the past year or so after The Weeknd freaked out that he tweeted her. And then other celebs were like, me next, me next, me next.
Mm-hmm.
And then Dionne Warwick started writing Twitter bios for people.
Well, it was her niece, though, right? Isn't that the story? It's not Dionne Warwick.
Right. I think what happened was the niece came out and said that it was her doing it.
Early on, Dionne came out and said, I know nothing about this stuff. It's my lovely niece. She's hysterical.
And then after, everybody had to backtrack and be like, no, it was Dionne who's really writing it. But the truth is already out there.
Yeah, so Dionne had said that it wasn't her. And then what happened is that everybody in Camp Dionne was like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And then so she came out like a day later and was like, of course it's me, darling. Right. And we all pretend, and we all just pretended we didn't know the truth, because the world is a much better place when you think that Dionne Warwick is writing Twitter bios for people.
And
right?
I believe Dionne Warwick wrote Damn It Maury's Twitter bio.
That's right.
Correct?
Yes.
Did you have to pay for that or no? You didn't pay for it.
No, it's not. It's not Cameo.
Damn it, Maury had a chance to speak with the legend Dionne Warwick on the red carpet for her new documentary called Dionne Warwick, Don't Make Me Over.
Oh my God, here comes the moment. Dionne Warwick, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
Good. This was one of my favorite movies at the festival. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Since roasting our very own The Weeknd and Chance the Rapper on Twitter, have any other celebs wanted to be roasted, and are people sliding into your DMs?
I've been in touch with Taylor Swift. I've been in touch with Cardi B. I've been in touch with, oh my goodness, Britney Spears. I mean, it's been a multitude of them. They have found that I'm approachable, and they are finding that I ask the right questions, and they are willing to give me the right answers.
The great Dionne Warwick with Damn It Maury, producer here on the Roz and Mocha Show.
Can you imagine your life without Twitter? How would you survive?
Easily, as I did before Twitter. You know, I find that my presence on Twitter has made a difference. I'm sure you've noticed that it's not any longer the bashing and the ugly words that are coming out of people's mouths. Now they're smiling, which is what I intended to bring to Twitter. I think the presence of a grown-up has made its mark, and that's exactly all I intended to do.
And I don't know, you probably don't know this. You wrote my Twitter bio.
I did.
Yes. And it's there.
You like it?
It's there. I love it. And you even mentioned my husband.
See there? See how kind I am?
Yeah, exactly.
So kind, she don't even remember.
Let's get you to chime in on something that was a debate online, sparked by Lizzo, who I'm sure you know Lizzo. Who is the queen of pop, Janet Jackson or Madonna?
Dionne Warwick.
Oh,
shit. Now we have to add a third one to the list.
No, it's just Dionne Warwick.
So we're knocking Madonna out, we're knocking...
Knocking everybody out. It's Dionne Warwick, okay?
Yeah, you listen to me.
Uh-huh.
That is the queen, Dionne Warwick. Her new documentary is out right now. It's called Dionne Warwick, Don't Make Me Over.
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
Hello, Roz and Mocha. Who's this?
Oh, hi. It's Valerie.
What's up, Valerie?
Oh, I wanted to tell you guys how I met you on the show and how I would love to be a radio host so bad. Like, you guys are doing my dream job. And I've even applied to so many jobs on, like, Rogers and everything. Oh, like, that'd be my dream.
Oh, yeah? You want to be a radio announcer?
Yeah.
What do you, did you go to school for it? Not that you have to.
No, but I'm in communications.
Yeah.
Like, that's something I'd love to do. Me and my friend this summer really tried to start our own podcast, but it just didn't really work out.
Right.
But, like, I don't know, it's just something I would love to do. It's just so hard to, like, be good at it, and I like to be good at what I do.
What was your podcast about?
We wanted to do it where we just talk to people. You know, like your FML?
Yeah.
Like, that's really what we wanted to do, because I love to meet new people, and all my friends always talk to me for advice and stuff, so we wanted to do something like that, but it would take a dark turn. So she went on her own and she interviewed people who started their own business, and it's really cool. I helped her out with some stuff, but it's mostly just her, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, and the way I met you guys was pretty cool, I think. And yeah.
How did you meet us?
I never really, like, and not face to face, but when I first moved to Canada, I used to watch, like, YTV, the show The Next Star.
Yeah.
And the kids did a little song about you guys, Roz and Mocha, like, to advertise the show when it first started, but I didn't know that's what it was. I thought it was drink because of the word mocha.
Yeah.
I didn't speak English at the time, you know, but never saw that on the menu. But then I had to, like, Google you guys and stuff, and now I listen to the podcast all the time, and yeah.
How many years ago was that?
I was 9 or 10 years old, and I'm 21 now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
so you've been with
ago.
us since the beginning then.
Yeah.
Roz and I have officially now been on the radio for 12 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
I get to be on the radio for 12 years.
Yeah. So you want to do this, right? Like, you want to do a show like ours. You don't want to do, like, there's a lot of different jobs, you know, in radio, even at a microphone, that I get the sense that you don't want to do. You want to come on and goof and play and have fun with your friends,
Literally,
right?
yeah. I'm a pro about talking about nothing. Like, that is my skill. I love it. Not nothing. Not that you guys talking about nothing, but you know, I don't like the seriousness of the news and all that. Like, I like just to make people happy and everything like that. So, yeah.
Well, I don't see any reason why you couldn't.
Yeah.
I believe me, I had never done this job before I did it with Mocha,
Yeah.
right? I had zero experience.
You sound fun. You sound enthusiastic. You got a lot of energy.
You're right. I'll keep trying. I'll keep applying to jobs, you know?
Go back. Go. I would go back. I would go back and revisit your idea of doing some sort of fun podcast. That's a great way. That's a great way to get discovered.
Okay. Well, I'll do that.
Are your podcast episodes available still right now?
Yeah, but I'm not in any of them. I just help in the background. I still don't have the balls to do it just because I want it to be perfect.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, it's never going to be perfect.
I know.
You should understand that from listening to this show for all those years.
No, you guys are great. It's super fun to listen to you guys. I love it. And on fucking my dog and everything, that's all I listen to.
Oh, you're the best.
Well, what kind of things are you interested in?
Literally anything. I like to give my opinion on anything that happens.
Well, Valerie, if you don't mind, we're going to put you on hold, and we'll get your phone number. We'll hang on to it. Maybe we can do some fun stuff with you on the radio.
Yes, please. I actually emailed you. I don't know if you have time for me to tell you. I love Maluma, but I can't afford his tickets, and I told you if you can hold a contest, I will play.
I actually don't have time to listen to this.
Wow, Valerie. Damn. Well, you can email me anytime, or you can hit us up in the DMs, and I'll look out for your message, okay?
Oh, sounds good.
All
Thank
right,
you so
girl.
much,
Thank you
guys.
so much. We love you lots.
Bye.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Well, look at that.
Look at that. Hey, Mocha.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
Let's do the news.
A Roz and Mocha Show and Kiss 92.5 News Break.
Ice Cube, who I like, Ice Cube is one of those dudes, man, where he's so multi-generational that, like, if I tried to explain to Roxy who Ice Cube was when I was younger, she would never believe you, because Ice Cube's a children's entertainer now.
Totally.
Right? Like, he does kids movies. He does G-rated, dumb dad sort of movies. Like Road Trip is a hysterical movie, but that's not the old Ice Cube.
No, the Ice Cube I grew up listening to had songs like this.
Straight out of Compton.
Yes.
Ice Cube from the gang called with attitudes. When I'm called on, I got a sawed off. Squeeze the trigger and bodies on.
And I became a fan of Cube just from, I think like a lot of people did, from that and also Boys in the Hood, right?
Yeah,
he's so good in Boys in the Hood, but you wondered how much of Cube was Boys in the Hood. Like, you wonder how close to that
how
character.
hood was he?
How hood was he? How close to that character was Cube? And so here's a story of Ice Cube talking about what happened when he was younger, maybe even just before the Boys in the Hood days.
Somebody I knew and went to school with was heavy on drugs. Gave my mother some cockamamie story. So she gave him $20, and I was so mad. You violated me and my family because you knew you wasn't gonna ever get that $20 back. So me and my friends was going around the corner to kill him, and he wasn't home. So thank God he wasn't home, because we were young and we was mad and we had a weapon and it was gonna happen. It would have been stupid, and I wouldn't be sitting here if it did happen. Nobody should die over $20.
So I would say that in that story,
yeah,
young Ice Cube is exactly like his character Doughboy in Boys in the Hood.
Yeah, exactly. But it's incredible how far he's come, though. Like when you see the turnaround, it's
my favorite Ice Cube.
It's awesome. I love
character
Cube. Yeah.
Is when he's the boss, the detective boss in the 21 Jump Street movies.
Yeah, like that's
like my favorite of it.
And then Cube has incredible comedic timing. Like his comedy is really, really, really great.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Where are we here? Oh, I got to get to this. Kelly Clarkson's show on Monday. So Kelly has Chris Martin on from Coldplay on Monday.
Okay.
And I guess during the segment, so Chris Martin is sitting on the couch and he's playing the classic Coldplay track Yellow, just on an acoustic guitar. And Kelly's son Remington and her daughter River Rose are both there because I guess they both love this song. And they're just sort of like singing along. And then while like live, like doing the show, Remington interrupts Chris Martin singing to say this.
And it was all yellow. So then I took my turn.
I need to listen back. Chris Martin's trying to sing, and the kid looks at his mom and goes, I need to go to the bathroom. Like right in the middle of it.
That's kids, though. That's kids, right?
Yeah, that's a pretty song still, huh?
Yeah,
Do you remember that song?
All yellow. So then I took my turn.
I love that.
That's almost as good. We've had two great kid clips this week. There was this kid clip, which is fantastic, and then the kid clip of Northwest interrupting Kim Kardashian when she said that she talked different when she was doing Instagram
What day
stuff.
was that? Was that Wednesday?
No,
or was
what
that
day was that?
yesterday?
Was that yesterday? It was yesterday. Yeah, yeah. That was such a fun clip. Can you put that back in? Oh, you got it there?
I have it here. Yeah.
So I just opened it up, and it has the cutest mini flat iron.
Why do you talk different?
Why do I talk different for what?
For your videos.
For my videos, I'm the same human being. I don't talk different. How do I talk different? Guys, do you think I talk different when I'm talking about contour?
Yeah.
You do too, Penelope? How do I talk? Guys.
Guys, so today I got this new mask and these new bronzers. I got this.
Is that what I say? Is that what I sound like?
Yeah.
Oh, no, getting roasted by your kid.
Guys, so this is my bronzer. Guys, so today I got this new mask and these new bronzers. I got this.
So good.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Shaquille O'Neal on with Jimmy Kimmel last week talking about the single life. And we know that there's like secret dating apps for like super famous people like Raya and all that stuff, which regular folks aren't allowed on.
It's to like apply, right?
Yeah, well, you have to be
on it?
invited and like all this stuff. Like,
Yeah.
remember, it was just like Gmail. Remember back in the day, Gmail, you couldn't get a Gmail account unless
I
somebody
know, it's
invited
so
you
weird.
to join Gmail.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, okay. And like when you signed up, then you got 4, and you had to be like, who am I going to give my 4 Gmail invites to? Like it was this really dumb exclusive club, right? Anyway, so Shaq not on Raya, but he was on Tinder.
No, he wasn't.
Listen to this.
Are you dating? Are you like on Tinder or anything like that? I heard you were on Tinder at one point.
I signed up for Tinder.
You did?
Put in my name.
Uh-huh.
And I tried to make a person meet me, and they didn't believe it was me.
Nobody believed it was you.
I was like, it's me, it's Shaq. First, no, you're not. And you know what? You know what's funny? She said, Shaq would never be on this. So I had to hit delete. I had to delete my account. She was hot, too. I was like, I'm 5 minutes, just meet me at Starbucks. And they, no. Stranger danger now.
Please, Shaq begging to meet at Starbucks.
My favorite is when he said, I tried to make this girl meet me. You got to work on your words, Shaq.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
On this day in 2009, we hit the anniversary on this day in 2009 when one of the best and worst moments ever happened at the VMAs, which is when Kanye got up on stage to interrupt Taylor Swift.
Is today that day?
Today is the...
Oh, my God.
What's that? What's that?
No.
I have
Hold on
it?
a
Hold on
second.
here.
Wait, I think, you know what?
Do you have it there? I can find it if you don't.
I think I do.
Because it all went down when Taylor was doing her acceptance speech at the VMAs, and she was accepting the award for Best Female Video, which was You Belong to Me. And then Kanye jumped on stage and had to interrupt because he was saying that single ladies should have won.
Yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
Damn.
That was on this day in 2009.
Wow.
Yeah, a long time ago, huh?
I'm going to let you finish.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Advanced polls start today and continue until Monday for the federal election, which goes down on the 20th. Polling is open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. local time. It's going to stretch over the 4 days. Elections Canada says that if you are registered to vote, you should receive your voter information card in the mail by today.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I haven't got mine.
You have not, huh? If you got yours, Maura? Yeah. If you don't have one, I'll give you the number to call. You can harass them. It's 800-463-6868. So 1-800-463-6868. That is Elections Canada.
Or elections.ca.
Or elections. I call them. Get a person on the phone. You know what I mean? I much prefer that way.
How long do you want to stay on hold?
You know what I don't like? Okay. You know what I don't like? I don't like when you go on a website, right? I love the idea. You know when the little bubble pops up, they're like, hey, do you want to chat?
Yeah.
When you're on any website, they have the little bubble in the corner, right? I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, I want to chat. This is awesome. It used to be that any of those websites, when you started chatting with somebody, it would be a person on the other end. Now they're like, do you want to chat? And I'm like, yes, I do. Thank you. And then it's like, I'm a robot. I'm going to give you 3 options, none of which clearly are what you're actually looking for.
Hi, I'm Anna, and I'm here to help.
Your virtual assistant. Yeah. No. That's not good.
I type agent.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it's so infuriating to me. That whole tech changed. It was awesome. For the first little while when they had those things in the corner, it was awesome because you could talk to a human being, and now you never do. And
But how long do you want to sit on
then
hold
I
for?
feel like a fool because for the first couple sentences, I'm like, this AI is like really good. Maybe it is a person, and then you're like, no, it's not a person. I think I'm talking to a human.
So
like
you'd
a
rather
chump.
sit on hold?
I'd rather sit on hold. Yep, I'd rather sit on hold than be made to look like a fool.
Because once you talk to a person, they'll be like, sir, if you just go to elections.ca.
I know. That's what they do, too.
Right, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and the options right there.
Yeah, I know. That's what they do. Or my favorite is, you get the notice being like, hey, do you want to chat? And I'm like, yeah. And then I go, yes, I do. And they go, sorry, closed. What the hell? Why'd you ask?
We only operate during these hours.
Yeah. You want a beer? Yes, I would love a beer. Sorry, all out.
Yeah.
Right? Like, nobody does that. We don't treat people that way.
We actually don't sell beer?
Yeah. We don't treat people that way.
Engage
right?
ginger ale.
I hope I don't know if that's on any of the leaders' platforms, but if it is, whoever wants to clean up that mess at the chat bubble in the bottom of websites, I'm voting for you.
I got your vote.
You got my vote.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Tiffany Haddish and Common are not engaged yet, but if Tiffany has her way, she will not get a ring. She has something else in mind.
If he decides...
She's talking to Jason Bateman, Sean Hayes, and Will Arnett on their podcast.
If he decides he wants to marry me, I don't want a ring. I want an apartment building. Because then...
Does he know this?
Yes, he's aware. He said, I'm crazy for that. I said, no, I'm not crazy. I'm smart because a marriage is a union of 2 businesses. And the whole point of coming together is to grow yourselves, but also grow a family and make sure they have something to inherit. If you get an apartment building that will increase in value, the children will always be able to go to school. We'll always have something. If we get sick or something, we'll have something to cash out and be able to take care of ourselves. Like, come at me with a deed, baby. Don't come at me with a ring. Because if you're trying to buy my life and change my last name to your last name, a ring ain't going to do it. We can get the ring after you get the building.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yo, Tiffany Haddish with the cheat code.
Right?
That's actually really smart.
I interviewed Tiffany Haddish probably about like 2.5 years ago before she was with Common, and she's very flirty in interviews, but in like a super joking way.
Sure.
And along the same lines as this, like, I don't want a ring, I want an apartment. When she was sort of like flirty during the interview, she was like, where are you from? And I was like, Toronto. She's like, oh, healthcare.
You go, Tiffany Haddish.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Tiffany Haddish on with Ellen today. Tiffany Haddish engaged to Common and talking about doing love scenes because she just shot something recently where she had to be with Oscar Isaacs. And you always hear celebs and people talk about how, oh, it's so clinical and it's not even sexy and it's not even anything else. And we just are all like, okay, whatever. A kiss is
There
a
have
kiss.
been times
you're
where
still,
like,
you're still bumping, you're still grinding.
Yeah,
okay?
that
We all
kiss
get it.
or that bump or that grind have turned into full-fledged relationships.
Thank you. Brad Pitt wouldn't have left Jennifer Aniston if those love scenes meant nothing.
Exactly.
Right? Thank you. So anyway, here's Tiffany Haddish.
See, okay, so I'm a method actress. And no, we didn't actually do it, but they have like a coordinator that comes and talks to you about like if you feel uncomfortable, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, okay. And then Oscar comes up and goes, I want to apologize if I make you feel uncomfortable in any way, but the body does what the body does. I said, I want to apologize to you if I make you feel uncomfortable because I'm going to hump you back. I'm going to hump you. He's fine. Yeah, he's fine.
He is.
And it's work. Yeah, I mean, it's for work.
It's totally work, yeah. And does
another day in the office.
does Common watch? How does he feel about you doing love scenes like that?
Yeah, I told him that it was a love scene, and he was like, well, make sure you do a good job. I was like, oh, I will.
Supportive. Very cool. So now, who do you want to do a love scene with next? Now that you can do love scenes,
I wouldn't mind doing one with Michael B. Jordan or Jim Carrey. I would do a love scene with Jim Carrey. I'm eclectic. I'll do one with Common. That'd be nice.
Yes, you should.
We do it sometimes.
Yo, I thought for sure she was gonna say like Idris Elba.
Yeah, no, Michael B. And then the best.
Oh, I love you, Tiffany Haddish.
So great.
So funny.
Roz and Mocha Q&A.
Got a lot of great questions to get to this week on the podcast. Hello, Jeffrey.
Hello, how are you guys?
Good, man. How are you today?
I'm all right, how are you? Okay, good. Sorry.
So welcome to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast, Jeffrey.
Hello.
What is your question for the room?
So my question is, at what age would you guys say you guys got your life together at? Like finances and like work life stuff and family stuff.
At what age did we get our life together?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. There are times that I thought that I had my life together, but I really didn't have my life together.
Yeah.
The first time I thought, I was like 28.
Yeah.
And then I quickly realized that was not the case.
Yeah.
I had blips.
Yeah, I thought that I had it all together a couple of times, but the problem is that you can feel that you have it together. You may actually have it together, but that doesn't mean that everything's just not going to go to hell on you, right? Like I think that I had moments where I thought I had my life together, and then it all went to hell, and then I've had other moments, and then it all went to hell. Or I got new goals, and I realized that I hadn't achieved all the things that I achieved. I would say though, like the last time I really sat and thought and said, yeah, I got my life together, and then haven't thought about it since, so I'm guessing that that's around the age. I was old. I was like way into my 30s, like well into my 30s.
That's so long ago.
Yeah, like at least 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Right?
How about you, Jeffrey? Are you asking because you feel like you have your life together right now, or you're still like waiting for that moment, or you're working towards it, I guess?
I guess I'm still working towards it because I'm only 23.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm just curious on how far away I think I'll be at.
Well,
compared to you guys.
It's a very subjective personal thing.
I think it depends on what you want what's that end goal in terms of when you feel like your life is together. Is it when you have no more credit card debt? Is it when you are
married,
a homeowner? Is it when you're married, when you start your own family, if that's what you choose to do?
I think it's no more debt, no more just like problems, I guess I would say, like small things in life.
But that doesn't happen. You don't get rid of those things at a certain age. You got to work to all that stuff. Like Maury, you're still in debt.
Yeah, but I felt like I had my life together at certain moments. Like if I bought like a really fancy big book or something, like a big fancy book.
A book?
Like a really, like a really nice.
But you own property and you're married and all
I
of
know,
that
but
stuff.
I felt really accomplished when I bought this really massive book that came in a wooden box.
Are you still in debt for that book right now?
No, that's what I mean.
Okay, but what about the other stuff?
Book.
What about the other stuff? What about when you got married? Because you and Matthew bought a place before you got married.
We did.
So you guys did property, then marriage, then
actually
dog,
it went
right.
It went couch, then it went property, then it went marriage, then it went dog.
Right. So, do you feel now that you've had your life together for a while, or do you feel that there's still?
I feel like we're always we're in a really nice pond, but we're treading that water. You know what I mean? Like we're
right. Is it because that pond is full of lies?
This pond is full of debt.
Oh, sorry, debt. Yes,
Yeah.
it's the debt is like the bottom murky part, right?
Yeah.
The lies are like the jellyfish that are just every now and then grab onto
He's
you
in a pond of-
and remind you how painful life can be,
He's
right?
in a pond of debt, but then he's got that lake of lies.
Yes. everything runs downstream, right? Like, and Maury's just swimming back upstream. But yeah, I don't think because even though we're all sort of in the same similar situation, like even in this room, nothing like getting out of debt or buying a house or finding somebody to spend your life with, all that stuff, that doesn't just come with age. Like that's all stuff that you are independently working on your own, right? Like,
yeah.
Like there's just like you can't say 35 and then you're going to be like, okay, cool, 35 is when it's going to happen. Like you can achieve all of that stuff much younger, or it could take you longer. But I think that it's like a your pace kind of thing.
Like I feel really accomplished when I bump into a renter in the elevators.
Right.
Because like I know that
Wow,
I
this-
own where they don't.
Wow.
That's not nice.
That's not nice.
No, I'm
man.
not trying to be. I'm trying to be factual.
But you didn't say that you own when other people. You said I feel bad. I feel better about myself when I see people who can't afford a home.
No, they afford a home. They're paying rent.
Yeah, but you said ownership.
know
though.
the
You said I
I feel
because
better about my- I'm like,
no, because
I
you
own-
literally said because I can and you can't.
And
That's
not
a
so many
terrible way to
words.
live. No, in exact words. I believe those were your exact
No, I
words.
said I feel better about myself when I bump into a renter in the elevator because
Because?
I own and they don't.
Right. Because you could and they can't.
No, it doesn't say that they can. I mean, they're spending a ton of money to rent there.
Yeah, but you know that doesn't make a difference, though. Owning
Sure.
something and down payments
Well, don't
and all
take
that
away
other
my
stuff.
good feeling.
You shouldn't feel good about that, though,
Yeah,
man.
Back to your lake of lies.
Yeah, go back to the
Yo,
Yeah,
Jeffrey,
man.
thank you so much, bro.
Thank you guys. Have a good day.
Great
All right,
follow-up
bye-bye.
from Chris here. If you could swap out Maury for Matthew to be on the air right now, would you? Why or why not?
Like right now, yes, definitely. Right.
I think Maury would be like, yes, please.
But I'll
save
tell
me.
you, I'll tell you why right now is because I want the other side of the story. Like I want to be able to right now tell Matthew everything that Maury just said.
Yeah.
Right. Like that's the reason I would switch him out. I would switch him out right now.
I mean, we could.
Oh, I would not do that today. He has a very big junket all day. Oh, I would not do that today.
No. Oh.
Well, you know, every
Yeah,
single
it
time.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, every
No,
single time we try to call Damn It Matthew, Maury's like, oh, you don't want to do that today.
You really don't want to do
He's
that
got a
today.
very
You
busy
don't do
day.
that Did you write him yet today?
No. I was told not to bother him at all today.
Wow, you were told not to bother him. Man. That's so crazy. If I
Even left a post-it.
if-
Left a post-it said, "Don't bother me today."
If Catherine goes a whole day where she's like super busy or I'm super busy, at the end of the day, I'll be kind of bummed if I didn't hear from her. You know what I mean? Like even like I'm kind of bummed. Like even if she has like a super busy day and I know she doesn't want to be checking her phone, she doesn't want it going off in her pocket or in her purse or whatever it is, I'll still write her because I don't want her to go through the day without having heard
No,
from me.
it's if I don't hear anything, and then
Yeah.
at 5:00 he comes out from the office, then it's
Yeah.
been a great day.
But not even like a hey, good morning.
Oh no, that you can't do that.
Why?
Why?
Do you ever just text him good morning?
Not on days like today, because
No?
then the response would be like, "Do you not know how busy I am today?"
But to like too busy to get a good morning message?
No, I've learned to just. It's best to just.
Does he
not
ever write
bother.
you when he wakes up, when you're doing the show here?
Yeah.
And he wakes up in the condo. I don't know what time he wakes up. What time does he wake up during the week?
He woke up 12 minutes ago.
Okay, so what's
Oh,
that?
jeez.
What time does he get up? 9?
Yeah.
9 a.m. on a work day.
Yo, if you're a professional, waking up
Bro.
at 9 is not a busy day.
No, that is not a busy day.
He has a full day ahead.
That's
of him.
not a full day.
So what?
So what? Until what time?
Oh, not like 5?
Hold
You
on.
wake- you wake up at 9.
So what time does his workday start? At like 10?
No, at 9.
At 9. So he
No,
wakes, he
Like
wakes
he lies
right
in
up.
bed and reads his email.
Okay.
Yeah, no, your day is not started yet,
Bro,
sir.
you are not busy. People have a very weird definition of busy, and I felt this my whole life. That is not a busy day.
No,
I'm
not at
sorry.
all.
I'm sorry. If you're working, like if you are working from home and you have no children and your partner is already out of the house, so there's no obligations to sort of deal with any of that stuff. And if you're waking up at 9 and you start work at 9 and you wrap at 5, I'm sorry, you are not busy. Like
I
you
agree.
may have a hectic day.
I have to argue.
You may
I'm sorry, I have to argue with that because in that moment, in that day, when you get up,
Yeah.
what if you have like 10 Zooms? You're on phone calls. You have to organize somebody's schedule.
Then you would
have
be
to do-
up before 9 a.m.
No, but you could get up at 9 and have an insanely busy day.
nah.
It's your choice how lazy you want to get out of bed, the slowness you
Right,
want to get
but
out of bed.
what I'm saying-
because you know you have a big day ahead of you.
If you wake up at 9 and you start work at 9 when you're working from home, that means you have at least a couple hours of
No,
pad.
because I think that you're getting up at 9
Absolutely.
when you have to start at 9 because you know,
But you
oh my
just
God, this is going to be a day
but
from
does
hell.
but does he have Zooms?
Oh, yeah, no.
So
today,
when is he getting ready?
Probably right now. No,
So,
but
okay.
he doesn't need to get ready because they're not his Zooms. They're the talent, the
So
celebrity
he's not. He doesn't have to be on a.
He doesn't have to be on camera. He just have to connect the calls.
Okay, and he had no preparation that he needed
He
to do
did that
before.
yesterday.
Okay. Anyway,
I don't know why I'm defending my husband. I don't care.
Okay, if you're waking up at 9 and you start work at 9 and you finish at 5, you're not that busy.
No, not at all.
You know, I agree. He's not busy.
No, you're not that. You're not that
so
busy.
I just texted Dammit Matthew, good morning.
Yes.
Right? And
Yeah.
we'll see. He hasn't responded yet.
Okay.
So we'll see how long it takes
Right.
for him to get back.
But he never writes you good morning. Like when you're here doing the show, he never wakes up and just writes you, "Hey, good morning, babe." No. Wow. So the first time you talk to him is what, 5 o'clock when he comes out of the office?
Unless it's a non-busy day. When I get home, he'll be maybe in the kitchen doing toast.
Right. Who says that? What do you mean doing toast? What does that mean?
Do the toast.
Super weird. He may be in the kitchen. Like who said that? Doing pizza.
Yeah.
Like who says that? Right?
so weird.
Doing meatloaf. All right.
Michelle Cristello Piazza says here, how come Roz never asks the callers who their favorite is?
Because I don't really care. I never want to know. Right? Like it's not a priority to me. Like I don't mind being disappointed when somebody says that. So by the way, if you've never, you mean obviously you listen to the podcast because you're listening now, but for years and years and years now, Mocha at the end of every call asked whoever the caller is between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite, and we've got some hysterical responses to that question with the reasons why either I am or Mocha is their favorite. But I would never ask that question because I don't mind being disappointed when somebody doesn't pick me because I'm like, I didn't even ask. Like, I don't care. I didn't even ask. But I would never ask that question because I know then I would go on a giant run of people saying only Mocha, and then I would feel worse about myself.
Maybe it's reverse psychology because Mocha gets more of the votes because he asks the question.
Yeah,
so
he
it's
might.
his voice they hear.
No, because I think people generally like Mocha better than they like me.
I can see that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I do. I
could see that.
And so I think that it's an easier question coming from Mocha. I think that people, if I ask people that question, they would think that I was asking that question only to have my ego stroked.
Well, no, because you
And
would
so
probably
they
say
would-
it all wrong. You'd be like, okay, who's your favorite?
They would deliberately not say me, is what I'm saying.
But you wouldn't say it in a nice way.
No, I would. I could say it in a totally normal way, but I think that people would take it the wrong way if it was coming from me.
Matthew James asks, wait, Matthew James, isn't that The Bachelor?
Isn't
That's
that
Matt James.
Oh, Matt James.
Well, which is short for Matthew.
So Matt James, not The Bachelor,
No,
says
you're
here, best Halloween costume you've ever pulled off, couples or otherwise.
Oh.
Have you ever dressed up, Roz?
Yeah, you did the Star Wars thing.
Yeah, with my kid, we did like Star Wars characters one year and then something else another year. I went to the last time I really, really like went all out and dressed up, we went to, God, I don't even know where we were going. Jonathan Scott from the Property Brothers. Well, he was living in Toronto. They were doing like 2 seasons of their show in Toronto.
Yeah.
And Jonathan is like king costume.
Really?
Right? Like he gets so into Halloween. His whole family.
Yeah.
Like even his like mom and dad and stuff. Like they all fly together and like do these incredible like massive photo shoots with all their Halloween costumes.
Like
It's
the Dunphys on Modern Family.
just like the Dunphys on Modern
Really?
Family. Yes.
Oh, I love it.
That's what Jonathan and Drew Scott are. They are huge Halloween people. And we were going over to Jonathan's place, and that was the last time. And I went all out where I did like this. I was like a dead clown kind of thing with like blood and all this stuff. It looked cool. It was a cool looking costume. So that was the last time, but that was probably about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Maybe 5 years ago. I think that was the last time like I really dressed up. But
Yeah.
but I don't have any costumes. Oh, one time when so in the 90s, it was about 1998.
Yeah.
I went to a costume party. And I had a long sort of trench coat on. Costumes that you could not do in 2021.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
a
no.
long trench coat on.
Yeah.
And I went to an adult store, like a novelty toy store.
Okay.
And I bought a real sizable
thing.
You know what I'm talking about. And I built this nude bodysuit that I wore around there. And then I bought all this fake fur and I covered my body in like fake hair and everything else. And then my brother fashioned the purchase to the outside of what I was wearing.
No.
And so it looked very real, right? But still sort of grotesque because it was all with matted glued hair, right? And then I showed up in the trench and would flash people.
No.
Yeah. Right?
I have a dumb question.
Yeah. What's that?
I have a really dumb question.
Yeah.
Why'd you have to use a fake one?
What do you mean?
I guess you can't really just use yours.
No, why would you do that?
Because then it would be wrong.
Then it's not a costume.
Then that's also illegal.
Yeah. But when I say sizable, I mean like novelty sizable,
Sure.
right? And then by the end of the night, I was standing on the coffee table. And people were lined up on the other side of the room trying to throw crushed beer cans at it. And then every time somebody got one, it would swing back and forth like between
like a pendulum?
between my legs like a pendulum, and then everybody would cheer. Right, so not only not only was it a great costume, it was also a game, right? And so I won. I think I won Halloween that year. But other than that, no.
You still don't have that costume, right?
No, but here's the problem.
We could remake it.
Here's the problem is that I had that costume just sort of like in the closet, and when we moved, I was getting rid of a lot of stuff, okay? And that's one of the things that you don't want to move with, right? Too much can go wrong. And so I didn't know how to get rid of it, right? So my brother and I were like, well, I think that the only way to get rid of it is to not so much throw it out, but dispose of it. And I was like, I fully agree with you. And to try and cover our bases to make sure that it was not ever sort of like discovered, we sat in the kitchen and hacked it apart with knives.
Yeah. You know what? I was going to say the exact same thing. That's exactly what I would do.
Why not just put it in the neighbor's trash?
No, there was no neighbor's trash. So we hacked it apart with knives, which was not a great afternoon. Right?
Oh, you did all in one shot.
Yeah. And he took some of the pieces and put them in one bag.
Yeah.
And I took some of the pieces and put them in one bag.
That's what I would have done.
And we dropped them in two different garbage cans at like two different ends of the block.
Oh, no.
But I did not feel good about myself hacking it apart with a knife. It's not a good feeling because it was very realistic.
You could have. I guess you could have melted it.
Melted it? In what?
Like in a pot, like full of water?
In a pot?
Like on the stove?
Like I'm going to boil it. Like I don't have a pot that big, man.
Like a soup pot?
No way. But anyway, that was my favorite Halloween costume.
Oh, David Morey?
We do a couple's costume every single year. Our favorite was when we went as the twins from The Shining.
Yeah.
Because we totally look like twins. So, And then the one that did really well is when Matthew dressed as me.
When did he do that? When was that?
He dressed as like last year.
Oh, dressed as you.
Yeah, and I dressed as him.
Oh.
So he wore like my head cam. He wore my work pass, and I wore his glasses and jacket.
And that was because you guys do look similar. You're the same height and everything else.
Now, does he, when it comes to the couple's costume, is he always the one that dictates what you guys wear?
I choose.
Oh, you choose.
I choose.
Okay.
What was the one that he was really mad at? I remember that you guys did a Halloween where he did not want to be part of the couple's costume that you picked.
That was the Shining twins.
Was it?
Yeah. He was really until he put the wig on and realized he looked like Mariah Carey.
Right. That's what it was. It's always the wig. It's
He was
always
like,
the
fabulous. I can't remember. We don't.
You're going to start
Is Jenna
now
a
with
Halloween
Cruz.
person? Because Catherine's a Halloween person.
She is. We haven't like the past couple of years, but I can't remember like all of my costumes. I haven't got to the level yet. I'm sure I will now that we have a 4-year-old in the house. But I have never gone the level of makeup and this and that to like really, really change.
You don't have
the
to go through all
appearance,
that. You could just do a regular
It's always
costume.
been when I had my like super long hair, with the ponytail and everything, and I still had that Superman costume that you guys know that I have.
Yeah.
The front I used like all this gel, it was gel to make a couple of strands rock hard, and I did it like in the curly swoop, like Superman.
But your hair
has.
was super long.
But my hair was super long, so I kept like undoing and just like falling in front of my face.
You look like George McFly. I was trying to swoop back his hair.
That was like Michael Jackson.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's not good.
That was kind of a fail.
That's not good. That's not good at all.
Alexandra Theron says here, where have you always wanted to travel to?
Have I always wanted to travel to? Nowhere.
London.
I was going to say, Roz can be excluded from this because you don't want to travel anymore.
No, I have traveled. I've
Yes.
never wanted to travel. I've never wanted to go somewhere. There's never been a place where I'm like, oh my God, I'm dying to go there. Like it's not for me. I don't like traveling at all.
Italy for me. Just food, wine, architecture.
Yeah, Rome is one of the most magical, delicious places I've ever been. Like it is like I ate like I've never eaten before.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and it's just a different life there. Like it's incredible. Like you see things like when you're in Europe, especially places like Rome, like older cities, you see and do things there that you would just never see or do back in your own city, right? Like if you were walking around a park in Toronto, would you ever at a public park stop and take a drink from a public fountain?
Hell no.
But I'm telling you, when you're in Rome, you do because everybody does.
Really?
You'll see.
Well, not now.
Yes, you will see a woman who is dressed so spectacularly with like $2,000 shoes on and like a case, and she's going to work and like a banging dress, perfect hair. She will stop, bend over, take a drink from the fountain. Everybody does it.
Gotta quench that thirst.
Yeah, everybody does it. And you do it. You'll walk up with your water bottle and just fill your water bottle and continue on with your day.
Are the fountains special?
No.
Like they got like filtered water or something?
Nah, just regular fountains. No, in, God, where is it? In maybe the Netherlands, or I think it's the Netherlands, or it might be France. They have water dispensaries that you can get sparkling water. You can get carbonated water.
Yeah?
Yeah, for free. Like it's just, you put your bottle up to it and hit a button and it'll give you carbonated water.
That's amazing.
Yeah, for free.
Dan Moore.
Oh, I said London.
Have you ever been?
No.
You've never been to London?
Never been.
Oof.
Want to go bad. And I'm looking forward to the trip because it got pushed because of COVID. But this Christmas, we're going to a log cabin in the woods.
That's fun. But around home, right? Where have you always wanted to go somewhere?
Oh, Italy, yeah.
Italy. Have you never been to Italy?
Never.
Never been to Italy.
You guys remember that one season of Jersey Shore when they were in Italy?
No.
Oh, yeah. The sightseeing, beautiful. The
Yeah.
food that they ate, beautiful.
Yeah. Where in Italy, though? Where?
Don't care. Just anywhere.
You don't care. Just anywhere.
Anywhere. Just
you
take
just
me.
want to be on Italian soil.
Yeah. I just want to be there. I want to eat. I want to see some stuff. And I want to drink wine.
Yeah, go to Rome. I would say go to Rome.
Go to Portugal.
Rome's life-changing. It's
Portugal.
so awesome. Yeah, Portugal's another one that people like going to too.
That's the trip that affected Dan Maury.
That is. Yeah.
I would go back in a heartbeat.
Yeah, Maury came back and he was depressed for 2 months because he didn't want to come home.
You know what's the worst? So he was depressed after that trip, but he was also depressed before that trip. Because if you remember, he went on that juice cleanse.
Right.
Where he was
I had
starving
to look good
himself.
for Matthew's family over there.
Right, that's right. He starved himself and got real pissy about everything, and then went to Portugal and came back and was depressed because he didn't want to come home and hated his life here.
Yes,
right, and they're like coming to work every day, like in the worst mood because he hated his life. And then you would be like, "What's the matter with you?" And like you could tell he hated it here. He hated us. He hated his life. He hated being back here. Like all this stuff. Like it really affected him. Portugal.
How long were you guys there for?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah, it's not
2
a long
weeks.
time.
And we had like bad Dan Maury for 4 months.
Yeah, exactly.
Leading up to it and
Yeah,
post.
yeah.
Just so you guys know, I texted Damn It Matthew, let's see here, like 15 minutes ago. He has still not
Told
yet
you,
responded.
very busy day.
So he's very, very busy answering emails from bed.
All right.
Find us on Instagram at Kiss925. That is where we post a picture that reads Ask Roz and Mocha. This is where we get your questions from. So ask away, leave a comment, whatever, and we'll go through them on a future episode of the podcast, and we will get one of you to ask your question to the room. Thank you for listening. This has been the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10.
on Kiss 92.5
Kiss925.com.
or download the Kiss 92.5 app.